KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. It's your boy Knockout. And we got another fun show for you, man. A lot of news has dropped since our last show. So we got a lot to talk about and a lot to cook on. And today, I'm kind of in the mood to just cook with y'all, man. But I got the link in the chat for people that want to challenge me to a debate only, though. So I may do an open panel at the end of the show, but for the most part, if you watched a video of mine, if you understand a stance of mine, if you feel like I got something wrong on something, I'm here to stand 10 toes down today. I'm here to talk my shit today, and I ain't gonna belabor the point. You gonna say what you gonna say, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But I'm ready for smoke today. If anybody wanted, the link is in the chat. Until then, I'm just cooking. Because there's a lot to talk about. I gotta give a special shout out to Oak Cliff Sensei. We got the homie and channel member to the channel. My brother Emmanuel Carter in the building. Emmanuel in the building. Cash Crypto. My homie and channel member to the channel. All the channel members in the building. I do have 4 predictions already up to the channel for the channel members. And I got 4 more that I shot today that'll be uploading either tonight or first thing in the morning. And remember, those picks, those breakdowns, that studying, analyzing those fights, picking the winner, that's only for my channel members. So if you want to know who I'm picking, if you want to get access to our predictions, you got to join the channel as a member. And I feel like for somebody that gets 85 to 80 to 90% of their predictions right, a little membership shouldn't be nothing, because you're going to make a lot more money off our picks if you follow our picks on a weekly basis. We got all things in the building. We got the homie Windy City Assassin in the building. We got my boy Boxing Matchups with D-Free in the building. What's good with you, D-Free? Salute to the homie. D-Free pulling up on us, man. Y'all go check out his channel. He be over there cooking Thrill Hill. The OG in the building. Texas 16 South in the building. Creole the Traveler in the building. I be who I be, and I ain't trying to be nobody else. What's up, homie? Dangerous Desires Bullies in the building. Zach B in the building. Cash Crypto. I spoke to him. I'll speak to him again. Brother Huey Q, Sunny Day. JR in the building. We got Meaty Riley, homie and channel member to the channel in the building. My homie Opulent LDTV. Go check out his channel. He be cooking over there with Kano. We got Chef Sosa in the building. Boxing and Barbecue, my homie in the building. King Styles Productions. What's up? TY's 007 in the building. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. What's up with it, Bruce? We got Jay Horseman in the building. If you a Cowboys fan, Jay Horseman, I did just start my Dallas Cowboys YouTube channel, America's Team 86 TV. Go subscribe to it. We drop daily content over there too. We trying to grow that shit the right way, the same way we grew this one. Hard work, dedication, daily content. Eventually, once we grow the channel enough, we'll start going live over there too. We got the homie Truth in the building. What's up with it, man? We got Puerto Rican Rum. What's up with it? Salute to you. Derek Stefan, what's happening with you? We got Marky Dan, hashtag TWT in the building. LaRon Jones in the building. Big Block, what's happening with you? We got Lamar Jones. We got Old School 86-8. 868, I should say. We got Dragon Assassins in the building. In the building boxing. What's up? Puncho, just a youngin. What's up with it, Puncho? Salute. Got my homie, Joseph Jackson. What's happening with you? We got Exile Loco Keo. What's up, man? We got Big Dog Willie coming through, throwing the first color in the chat today. And y'all be sure to donate to the channel. Hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat. If you're unable to donate to the channel, everybody got to do what's free, though. Y'all got to hit that like button. We got to get them likes. So far, we got like 80 people in here and 43 likes. So in case you forgot, if you're in the building, in case you forgot, hit the like button. We got Big Dog Willie, hashtag TWT with the 5-piece in the building. What's up, King G? We got a lot to talk about, bro. It's so much. So much. I got like 8 things I'm going to talk about. Just the hottest topics, though, bro. Just Viterbi Bival is done. We got to talk about Thurman and Tszyu, Rolly and Pitbull, Tank Davis. Why isn't he the one fighting on March the 30th? We got a lot to talk about, bro. We're gonna be cooking. Big Dog Willie with the 5-piece in the super chat. Say salute to the dynamic cap duo of Bill and Eddie pulling up a fake Sheik. That was world-class strategic super capping. Damn, I'm impressed. Hashtag capping. Salute to my homie Big Dog Willie with the 5-piece first color of the day. We got GM in the building. Salute to you. We got Javon 1007. What's happening? Savage Bo in the building. My homie and channel member to the channel, my boy Dank Father in the building. We got King G, the boxologist, sliding through. We got Bullet Gibson. What's up, Bullet Gibson? We got Goon in the building. What's up with it, Goon? Salute. We got Kester Campbell in the building. We got my homie, Ronnie Bravo, channel member to the channel, future master's degree, getting that promotion. We got my homie Ronnie in the building. We got Dank Father. What are you talking about? Hey, picking Rolly over Pitbull, but I don't know shit about boxing and comedy. That's crazy to me. I ain't saying who I'm picking and not picking, but that's crazy to me. Just a real quick breakdown without giving my pick away. Neither one of them can fight going backwards. Who you think gonna fold and end up being the one bagged up first? That's the key to your fight. I'm gonna drop that gem one more time for y'all, bro. So to let you know that real quick, I can break down a fight like that. Listen, bro, because I really do this shit and I study the shit out this game inside and outside the ring. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again, bro. You got Rolly Romero, you got Isak Pitbull Cruz. Both of these fighters hate going backwards. Both of these fighters are uncomfortable being backed up. Neither one of these fighters can do anything off their back foot. If you get them backing up, they in trouble. Whoever get bagged up there, who gonna get their ass whooped? Now you think about who you think more likely to get bagged up in a fight between Isak Pitbull Cruz and Rolly Romero based on their fights. I think that's easy. I think honestly, bro, you got Erislandy Laura and Zarafa on that card. You got Tszyu, Keith Thurman on that card. I think of the main, because you know they got a little preliminary card and shit too, y'all. But the main shit, or the shit that is on pay-per-view, I think the Rolly Pitbull card is the easiest one to call, in my personal opinion. But that's just me. That's just me. I ain't gonna tell you who I'm picking. That's for the channel members. But when you got a fight like that, two aggressive fighters, they like to fight on their front foot. There's power punches. Who gonna be the one to get bagged up? No evidence. 340. Who gonna be the one to fold? You think? Emmanuel Pettigrew in the building. What's up? My beautiful wife, Miss KO. What's up, baby? Got my homie Omega Red, day one supporter, homie, channel member to the channel, light skinned brother from another. He in the building, my country homie, man. Salute to you, boy. Lamarcus Robinson done slid through. What's up with it? Dank start laughing because Dank and I think a lot alike. Dank and I think a lot alike. He know where I'm getting at. Bullet Gibson in the building, man. What's up? Best dad ever. What's up? He know what I'm getting at, dog. Joseph Jackson, what's up, man? EJJR, what's up, homie? Salute. We got the homie Just Do. What's up with it, Just Do? We got Rod in the building. We got Emmanuel Carter coming through with the 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He don't even want to say nothing. He just want to show KO support. I appreciate you showing up and showing out every time I go live. Every time I go live, man. I appreciate you, Emmanuel Carter. He said, thank you, KO. Yeah, dang, I don't. All right. Get your membership to Knockout Boxing 86 TV, man. Learn yourself something. That's all. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Did Tank and Ryan do 1.6? No, they said 1.2. Why the number keep going up? What? Why the number keep going up? Dungeon them, what up, man? Salute to my homie and channel member Dungeon them in the building. Gertz, what up? Melvin Near podcast, what's up, man? How that? Why? Who? It's 1.2, bro. 1.2 is enough. I don't believe in the extra sauce, dog. That shit don't need no sauce, B-Dog. What up? What up? I got to study him, Thrill Hill. I know who he fighting. I just ain't studied him yet. I'll study him as we get closer to the fight. But I can take a quick look for you, though. And maybe once I see who he done fought, maybe I have watched him fight before. Let me see here. See here. Oh, yeah. I seen him fight, bro. I seen him fight on a pro box card. Yeah, he good, bro. Fundora might be in trouble, bro. He knocked out Nathaniel Gallimore. I seen him fight on the pro box card on Nathaniel Gallimore. He fucked Nathaniel Gallimore up, bro. Powerful, come forward fighter, good, solid defense. He tough. He from the Ukraine. Yeah, I remember Serhey Bohachik, bro. Yeah. So he literally is the epitome. Thrill Hill, OG. He knock you out or he get knocked out. All of his wins, he got 23 wins, all of them by way of knockout. He got one loss. He got knocked out in that one loss. Yeah, I remember him. And I picked him to stop Nathaniel Gallimore. So I got to go back and refresh. But if you search Thrill Hill, if you search his name on my channel, I've done a prediction on him before. And that one, since I did it back in the day, is not members only. So that one's available to the public. So if you want a more like, while I was thinking about it and studying him and like really like looking at film on him, if you want to know my initial thoughts when I first saw him fight and when I was studying and had to do a prediction for him for the Nathaniel Gallimore fight, then you can do it that way if you want. You can do it that way if you want. But yeah, bro, he Sebastian Fundora might have his hands full, dog. We got Dr. Mark in the building. What's up? Sebastian Fundora might. A1 Who's on? What up? He might, bro. He might be in trouble in that fight. Possibly. All right, bro. Let's get to the cooking, man. Let's get to the cooking. I got to talk about this shit, bro. I don't know if y'all saw this shit. Raymond Muratalla popping his shit. He popping his shit. He say Keyshawn Davis, easy work, bro. Raymond Muratalla been in the ring with Nakathila, whoop Nakathila ass way worse than Shakur Stevenson. Raymond Muratalla undefeated, 20-0 with like 17 knockouts or some shit, or 19-0 or something like that. Like he knocked out everybody but three opponents. He did what he said about old Keyshawn, bro. He said, I don't think he on my level yet. I don't think that'll come anytime soon. But if it does happen, that'd be an easy win for me. What y'all think, bro? Keyshawn Davis, Raymond Murray, Tyler, man. Keyshawn Davis, Raymond. Hey, Raymond Murray. Hey, Raymond say y'all like how Keyshawn talk. Let me start talking. Key Alexandra, what's up? I'm gonna talk about that today, Drink. I'm talk about that today. Listen, bro. Rozilla say I don't know about it, bro. Listen, show me. Talk that shit. You know, Dante got a radar, bro. My homie Dante boxing talk, bro. Dante got a radar, dog. No one, he always supported me, even if he ain't coming in. So I appreciate my homie Dante, bro. I appreciate it. But he got a radar. You get to talking Keyshawn. I ain't got Keyshawn nowhere in my title. I didn't call Dante and let him know I was gonna be talking about Keyshawn Davis today. I didn't email him and say, bro, check this out. I'm be talking about Keyshawn Davis. I ain't do none of that shit. KP from KC, what's up with it, homie? Salute. Homie and channel member to the channel, one of my day one supporters, man. But listen, bro. Dante gonna show up. Hold on, I think we might got one. Hold on a second. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, KO? It's inevitable. It's D Block, D Town, D City, Dville.
What's happening? What you got for me? You saw the link. The link say for debate only. What you trying to debate me on?
Yeah, we could debate whatever you want to debate, my brother. You from Dallas?
I mean,
I'm from Dallas.
You hit my link, so shit.
Yeah,
if it's a topic,
hey,
if it's a topic you want to smoke on, we can get it. What's up?
What part of the city you from, my brother?
That don't matter, bro. Like
no. Hold on. It does matter. I said
no,
what part of? Yeah, it do.
No, it don't. We talking boxing, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said what part of Dallas you from, my brother?
We talking boxing. It don't, where I'm from don't matter. It's irrelevant.
Okay,
bro.
so I'm gonna tell you where I'm from. I'm from Oak Cliff, Dallas, Texas. All day, established in 1865.
What boxing do you want to talk about?
We talking about boxing, so we're gonna talk about Tank Davis, right?
Okay, what do you want to debate me on with Tank Davis, bro?
Yeah. What we got with Tank Davis? Where he coming from? What's he gonna do, my brother? Because it looks like they stalling right now at the PBC. It looks like the first fight's gonna be Tszyu versus Keith Thurman.
So that's not what it looks like. That's what it is. What do you want to debate me on, bro?
So you've been defending Tank Davis, right?
Sometimes I defend him and sometimes I cook him. Yes. What do you want to do? What topic do you want to debate me on?
I want to debate to a certain aspect of why the fuck is Tank Davis not fighting Devin Haney?
You tell me. So that's the topic. Why Tank Davis isn't fighting Devin Haney? That's what you want to debate.
Why aren't we having that fight, KO? Why?
You tell me. You can go first. Cook.
Okay, good. I'm gonna tell you like this. Wahid Davis is the so-called face of boxing. Never been on Forbes list. They give him $30 million, and it looks like he don't know what to do with that money. He wants more money, and he's calling for Ferraris. At the end of the day, my brother, he got 1 point something million with Ryan Garcia. It was a good partner to go with, and now he thinks that he's the shit that don't stink. At the end of the day, Devin Haney's been consistent. He's undisputed at 135, and Tank Davis never wanted that smoke. He had the WBA title, the Reggie belt, as we could say at the Rise podcast, because I've been there, and they sponsor that shit, and they telling me that titles don't matter. Then why the fuck do you have a title there in your face with fucking Sugar King, whatever the fuck you want to call him, and sponsor a Reggie belt? Tell me why, if belts don't matter. So you telling me money don't matter either now. You got the Saudi Arabians telling me that they got two mountains of people, two dogs, the king and the prince. They got bread and they're willing to spread it out and give the money for the fight. They want to make the fights. But now we know that Wahid Davis still to this day, because we were talking all that shit about he was going to fight Frank Martin on March 30th, and it never happened. Devin Haney is still free. Why the fuck don't we have that fight, KO? Hello?
Bro, that's it.
That's it.
That's really it.
That's it. Well, I mean, give it to me, Kale. I mean, I'm just asking, bro. I want the smoke too.
So you call Tank Davis the so-called face of boxing.
Yes, sir.
There isn't
No,
a
no, no, no. I
single.
didn't say he was a face. I said the so-called
You
face of
called
boxing.
him. I didn't talk while you were talking.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You called him the so-called face of boxing. Those were your words. He's a so-called face of boxing.
So-called by all the
Gervonta
people.
Tank, Gervonta Tank Davis generated more revenue than any fighter in boxing in 2023. Throughout history, the guy who has generated the revenue has always been considered the face of boxing. So when Floyd Mayweather was generating more revenue than everyone else, he was the face of boxing. When Manny Pacquiao was generating more revenue than everyone else when Floyd first retired, he was the face of boxing. When Canelo Alvarez was generating more money than everyone, he was the face of boxing. Same for Ray Leonard, same for Mike Tyson, so forth and so on. So if we go by the definition that people have been using for years, for decades, there is no argument for so-called or kinda, sorta, or he might be. No, based on 2023, when you look at his revenue in comparison to anyone that he would be in competition with, he generated more revenue than every single person in boxing, more than some actual promoters. Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia made more money than Eddie Hearn made with Matchroom over here in America in the entire year. Like, he's the face of boxing. So that shit, that so-called shit, bro, that's not it. Now, as last I checked, unless they just made an announcement 5 minutes ago, you can't say that Tank versus Frank never happened, because you can't tell me who Frank Martin is fighting. You can't tell me who Tank Davis is fighting, because you don't know. You don't know who they're fighting. So you don't know what fight is up next for Tank Davis. So to say that him and Frank Martin never happened when he ain't announced a fight, Frank hasn't announced a fight. So how you know they ain't fighting? So that would kill that. And then the last thing you said, Devin Haney is still free. You gotta watch more live streams, bro. I've already, like, y'all come up here to me, dog, and y'all say the same shit and repeat the same shit that somebody else already said to me and got cooked on, bro. Like, you telling me that Devin Haney is free, but if you go look at the quotes from the WBC, you go look at how the Devin Haney Regis Prograis fight came to fruition in the first place. Sandor Martin was Regis Prograis mandatory. The WBC allowed Regis Prograis to fight Devin Haney under one condition: that the winner between Devin Haney and Regis Prograis would go into negotiations and fight Sandor Martin. So he fought Regis Prograis knowing that once I beat him, I have to negotiate with Sandor Martin next. That was part of the reason he got the Regis fight in the first place. So this idea that you have that he is free, you probably think he was free while he was in the middle of that top rank deal too. You probably think he didn't have to fight Kambosos in a rematch. It's the same talking points over and over again with you dudes, bro. Now, please, I addressed everything that you said. I'll give you one opportunity, then I'll go again, and then we'll wrap it up. What else do you have to say to me on this topic, bro?
And I'm gonna wrap it up like this, like you say, because I don't need no wrap up. At the end of the day, it's D Block, D Town, D City, D Ville. I'm from Oak Cliff, Dallas, Texas, baby. We hood. I'm from the hood. I don't pretend to be what I am, because I am who I am.
Hey,
At the
what
end of the
street? What
day, what
street?
street? A Dutton Street, baby. Dutton Street.
Okay.
That's my block. Hell yeah, Dutton. That's my
Okay.
block, brother. So I'll keep it real like that. I don't come with no fake ass shit. My people know who the fuck I am. I roll with my people. That's who the fuck I am. And when you talking about Mr. Sandor Martin, that he's the mandatory, at the end of the day, like they say, belts don't matter. Devin Haney can drop that belt whenever he wants. He's more than what you could say a belt is, my brother. He's already been undisputed.
Can
So
you
you can't.
point me in the direction? Can you point me in the direction of somewhere I can go where Devin Haney said he's going to drop his 140-pound belt?
Hold on. Well, that's the thing. You depicting something that ain't there yet, my brother. Like you said, you telling me that Sandor
You're
that
saying he can drop his belt, but he's
hold on.
shown
You
no
let
interest
me
in
talk or not?
dropping his belt.
You gonna let me talk or not, my brother? Because you had your
You
thoughts,
can
so I
talk,
can
but
talk, right?
answer what I'm saying to you.
No. Hold on. You said I could talk, right, my brother?
You are talking.
Okay, so let me keep on talking. Don't pause me, my brother, because I
No,
let
if I have something to interject, I'm gonna interject.
because you say you gonna cook me. So let me let you know
You
like this.
already been cooked, bro.
I haven't been cooked at all, my brother. You telling me that Tank Wahid Davis, whatever the
What's
fuck
up,
you want to
Cassandra?
call him, is
What's
the
up,
face of
Zoomverse?
boxing because revenue and all this bullshit. Man, you talking about a whole fucking country with Canelo Alvarez
So
and
revenue in boxing is
and
bullshit.
no, hold on. You gonna let me talk or not?
Revenue in boxing is
That's the
bullshit.
problem right here, KO. You gonna let me
Revenue
talk
in
or not?
boxing is bullshit.
Because I'm hood, like you say you hood, right? You
I
hood like
never
I'm
said
hood,
I was
right?
hood, brother. I
Okay,
never
so
said I
I'm
was
hood.
hood, brother.
I'm hood. I
Never
keep
said
it
that.
real. I don't fake that shit.
You ain't gotta be hood. Some of the fakest people are from the hood,
Whatever
bro.
you want to say, my brother.
All that hood
Established
keeping
in
it real shit,
1982,
bro.
right
Say
here in my
that.
hood.
Say
Oak
that,
Cliff
bro.
all
What
day,
I'm
baby.
asking you
Going
is
to
you said
Methodist Hospital.
revenue. You said
Okay.
revenue is bullshit.
So at the
How
end of
is
the day,
revenue
like
in
I said,
boxing bullshit, bro?
he went to go fight with Canelo Alvarez fought Ryder in Mexico City with a whole country behind him. The Zone, look at the fucking show. Okay? You telling me the revenue that Tank Davis with Hector Garcia is bullshit, my brother. You telling me he brought all this revenue with Hector Garcia? The pay-per-views were out there, but then people were coming up with
Tank
different numbers.
Davis's fights with
Tell me that,
Hector
bro.
Garcia
Okay?
and Ryan
Only
Garcia
legit fights. My
generated
brother, you
more
gonna let
money
me talk
than
or not?
Canelo's fights
That's the
with
problem,
John
KO.
Ryder and Jermell
Okay,
Charlo.
go ahead, KO.
That's not an
You talk,
opinion,
my
bro.
brother.
That's a
You
fact.
talk.
Homie.
You talk, my brother.
That's a
No,
fact.
go ahead.
Oh, I am talking. I
No,
am.
that ain't facts, my brother.
No, that is fact.
See,
Maybe you
I
didn't hear
come
me.
with facts. See, my brother, that's the difference
I'll say
between
it
me.
again, bro.
All right.
Tank Davis and Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia. Those were his two fights in 2023.
When were they?
Canelo Alvarez's two fights were John Ryder and Jermell Charlo. Tank Davis's two fights that he had generated more revenue than Canelo Alvarez's fights that he had. That's
Okay,
not my opinion. That is
no,
a
that's
fact.
okay. You could tell me. No, it ain't facts. Show me the
That
numbers,
is
my
a
brother.
fact. Go
Because
look it up.
at the end
Go
of the
look it
day,
up,
like I
bro.
say, okay, Mr. KO, when you say you got me on the you burning me up, let me tell you something. Who got paid more, my brother, in two fights? Canelo Alvarez got paid more, my brother, and the money was there. Al
So
Haymon put his time.
are you asserting that
Time.
how much money you make makes you the face of boxing?
Oh my God, my brother, who's on Forbes magazine, my brother?
Is that so?
Who's on Forbes magazine?
Being on Forbes
Who's making
magazine
money, my brother?
makes
We
you the
talking
face of
about money
boxing.
or not? Are we talking about money or not, KO? Who making more money, my brother?
You do understand that when you
That's
talk
what I'm saying,
about
bro.
money in boxing, what makes you the face of money boxing is the revenue that you generate, not how much
Is
money you
Floyd
make.
May was Floyd Mayweather? Was
You know that Devin Haney, when he was fighting at
I
the
cooked
Zone,
you, my son.
you know
I
Devin
cooked you,
Haney had
my son. I
a
cooked
higher
you, my son.
guarantee than Tank Davis, right?
I cooked you, my son. Because
I
look at
mean,
this. Floyd
you can
Mayweather.
say
You
that all day,
Floyd
and I'm not
Mayweather, my
your
brother.
son.
You
I'm
you
not your
made
son.
Floyd Mayweather, my brother.
I'm
The
not your
prodigy
son, bro.
is Tank
I'm not
Davis.
your son.
And Floyd Mayweather made.
I'm not your son. You're not gonna talk over me. You my son on my shit, or you can dip off. You can dip off. So, like I was saying, I'm gonna finish what I was saying. You just said that Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing over Tank Davis because Canelo Alvarez gets a bigger paycheck than him because he's getting paid more money than him. That's what you said. I didn't put that in your mouth. You said that. Let me inform you that Devin Haney, when he was at the Zone the first time, he had higher guarantees than Gervonta Tank Davis. He was getting paid more on a guaranteed basis than Gervonta Tank Davis was. So this idea that what you make makes you the face of boxing is ludicrous. As a matter of fact, I'll do you one better while I'm thinking about it. Is Francis Ngannou the face of boxing? Because he makes more money right now, guaranteed, than Tank Davis. He's getting $20 million to fight Anthony Joshua. Is he the face of boxing? Anthony Joshua is about to make $50 million to fight Francis Ngannou. Does that make him the face of boxing? This idea that how much money you make makes you the face of something is ludicrous. These guys don't become the face of their sport because of the money they make. You become the face of the sport because of how much revenue you generate. How much money do you bring in to the sport that you're talking about? LeBron James is not the face of basketball because he makes so much money. There's actually players that make more money than him, that have higher salaries. He's the face of the NBA because he brings in more money than anybody else. Just so you know that Tom Brady wasn't the face of the NFL because he made more money than every quarterback and every player in the NFL. Tom Brady was the face of the NFL because he bought in more money and his motherfucking jersey sold more than everybody else. He bought in more bread to the NFL. So your whole premise is false. It's false, bro. It's false. It's false than the motherfucker. So do better. Try again. I'll unmute you now and go ahead and offer up your response.
And I'll give you my response, my brother. I'll give you my response. You talking about Tom Brady? You talking about football, my brother? I'm into that shit. I've been that shit, my brother. We talking about Tom Brady took pay cuts because he wanted to win championships, my brother. So you talking about Tom Brady, what's this and that? Okay, we talking about Canelo Alvarez. We talking about the king of the ring at 168. He coming with them titles, undisputed champion of the world. You can't compare that. A resume of a Hall of Fame. You can't compare that to fucking Tank Davis.
Are you saying that being undisputed
and guess
makes
what?
you the face of boxing?
No, you're gonna.
Are you making the argument that Canelo Alvarez being undisputed makes him the face of boxing?
You gonna let me talk or not, my brother?
Is that what you're saying?
Are you gonna let me talk or not, my brother?
Answer my question.
Okay, no.
You just said that Canelo Alvarez is the undisputed champion. So does that make you the face of boxing to be undisputed?
My brother,
is that what you're saying?
My brother, this is where you got it wrong.
See? Is that what you're saying? Yes or no?
What I'm saying? He got the money, he got the bread, and he's still going for legacy at 168. Undisputed. Canelo Alvarez has done more than Tank Davis has ever done at his age. What has Tank Davis done for his title?
Legacy. The argument is not whether or not Canelo is going to the Hall of Fame and Tank Davis is
my brother, I'm mixing it all out there, my brother.
Like the argument is not about Canelo Alvarez and his undisputed titles. But since you want to make the point that being undisputed means that you are going for legacy, and being undisputed makes you the face of boxing, are we saying that Alexander Usyk has a claim to be in the face of boxing?
My brother.
Are we saying that Terrence Crawford has a claim to be in the face of boxing? And you're telling me that Canelo Alvarez is going for legacy at 168 pounds. Canelo Alvarez literally has one fight against a 168-pounder in his last 4 fights.
Oh, so you depict.
He pulled up 40-something-year-old Triple G, who he said he would never fight again.
I got you on this. I got you with smoke, my brother.
He pulled up Triple G from 160 pounds. And Triple G never fought at 168 pounds. How was that good for his legacy? He pulled up Jermell Charlo from 154 pounds, who never fought at 168. How is that fighting for your legacy?
Let me tell you something.
He got his ass whipped by Dimitri Bivol at 175 pounds and said he wanted to rematch Dimitri Bivol and negotiated his way out that motherfucker. How is he fighting for legacy?
He did?
Explain that to me.
Okay, I'll explain this to you in a retroverse, my brother. So you telling me you want to come at me with my boy that Cinnamon is everything that you don't want to see, that you say he ain't shit. So you telling me that he brought up Triple G to
do not put words in my mouth. I never said he ain't shit.
No, hold on.
Do not put words in my mouth, sir. I never said that Canelo Alvarez ain't shit.
You could put words in my mouth.
I never said that.
Everything that I say, you could depict on your way, right?
But no. I actually tell you what you said. Okay. You're telling me what I didn't say. You thought that this was what you want, but you're realizing that it isn't, sir.
So let me tell you what I'm saying. I come with it too. Okay? I come with it too. So you telling me that it's okay for Tank Davis. Hold on. It's okay for Tank Davis to bring up Hector Garcia, right? The same motherfucker you talking about, Triple G, has a resume. Was the king at 160. Division. Nobody wanted to fight him. Okay? Let's keep it real. And you telling me that Tank Davis, the lesser known motherfucker with the pay-per-view events, the lesser known guy getting paid $3 million a fight or $2 million, you telling me it's okay for Tank Davis to bring up Hector Garcia? But you getting mad at
I'm not the one.
Canelo Alvarez
I'm not
to
the
bring
one
up
making
Triple
the
G,
argument,
a
sir.
legend in his own division.
I never said.
And not just
what you
that, fought
said.
Charlo
You
that
said
was
that
undisputed
Canelo
at
Alvarez
154, my
is
brother.
fighting for legacy.
Those are two
You
differences that
said
you
that.
trying to bring
I
up,
didn't
my
make
brother.
that. I didn't make that point. You did. I'm
I'm giving
responding
it
to
to you
your
right
point.
there.
I said
Clear.
nothing about Tank Davis
Clear,
and
my
Haney
brother.
Garcia
That's where
as it
you
relates
lost.
to Tank Davis pulling him up,
That's
sir.
where you lost.
Never.
That's
I
where
didn't
you
lose
lost.
anything because you're again having an argument with yourself. You're hearing shit
I'm
that I
good.
didn't even say.
My
When
brother.
did I say? When did go back and play it back and think back in your head? When did you hear me say that Tank Davis pulling up Hector Luis Garcia from 130 pounds was for his legacy? When did I say that, sir?
Oh, so what's his legacy?
I never said that.
Knockout. What's his legacy?
What do you mean? What is his legacy?
What's Tank Davis' legacy
boxing,
right now?
2 division, 5-time champion, and right now the face of the sport. So far, that's all he got.
If they retired right now, my brother, since you trying to come with your own situation, your own thing, who would go? If they were to retire right now, my brother, who would go to the Hall of Fame first?
Between who?
Tank Davis and Canelo Alvarez. Right now, they're retired. Right now,
would go to the Hall of Fame first. Devin Haney would go to the Hall of Fame.
No. Don't bring nobody else. Don't bring nobody else.
Canelo Alvarez would go to the Hall of Fame before pretty much anyone in boxing right now.
No. I'm telling you right now, who would go to the Hall of Fame?
Canelo Alvarez.
No. You defending a certain
Canelo
aspect.
Alvarez.
Okay, then there you go.
Canelo Alvarez.
Are you boxing? Legendary status. 168 undisputed.
Again, another stupid ass argument. Another stupid ass argument. So you're telling me that Canelo,
you answered it yourself, my brother.
Yes, it is. Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing because if him and Tank Davis stopped boxing today, then he would go to the Hall of Fame before Tank Davis. No problem.
There you go. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you so much, brother, for
Leo Santa Cruz retires right now and Tank Davis retires right now, Leo Santa Cruz will go to the Hall of Fame before him too. If Terrence Crawford retires right now, 2 division undisputed champion, only man to do that in the 4-belt era, second behind Clarissa Shields to do it. If Terrence Crawford retires right now and Tank Davis retires right now, Terrence Crawford will go to the Hall of Fame before him.
What does that tell you about Tank Davis, my brother?
Does that make you the face of boxing?
What does that tell you about Tank Davis, my brother?
What do you mean?
What does that tell you? He ain't fought nobody.
What do you mean?
I literally
just killed your whole argument.
That's what he is. He's a hype job, gonna get exposed.
I literally just killed your whole argument, bro.
He don't want to fight real.
I literally just killed your whole argument, and you don't even realize.
No, it didn't.
You don't even realize.
Still to this day, I won the argument.
You got to keep
nothing.
You got to keep
nothing. Your boy ain't nothing.
Since you can't keep up, I'll recap it for you. Since you can't keep up. You said Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing because if Canelo Alvarez retired today and Tank Davis retired today, then Canelo Alvarez is the one going to the Hall of Fame. So that makes him the face of boxing. You said that, sir. You said that. Okay, cool. If that's the case, Terrence Crawford will retire today. Tank Davis retires today. Terrence Crawford will be going to the Hall of Fame. Tank Davis would not. Does that make Terrence Crawford the face of boxing? No, it doesn't. If Leo Santa Cruz, who Tank Davis knocked the fuck out, but Leo Santa Cruz as a 4-division champion, Tank Davis not having that many divisions, if they both retire today, Leo Santa Cruz will get into the Hall of Fame before Tank Davis. Guess what? That don't make Leo the face of boxing. Devin Haney and Tank Davis. Yeah. Devin, shout out my homie Woke. I see you. Devin Haney and Tank Davis. If they retire right now, both of them, they stop fighting at 24 and 29 years old, respectively. Devin Haney as the youngest undisputed champion in the 4-belt era and a 2-division champion in his own right. If he retires today and Tank Davis retires today, Devin Haney will go to the Hall of Fame before Gervonta Tank Davis. Does that make Devin Haney the face of boxing? Fuck no. Fuck no. So you need a new argument, bro. You need a new argument. Now, I'm going to get back to cooking. You're more than welcome to come back in the future if you want to. But come with better arguments, come with more heat, and come with more facts. Because this shit was way too easy. I'll see you next time. Now, back to what I was talking about. Raymond Muratalla says Keyshawn Davis is easy work. I think I want to see that goddamn fight. I think I want to see that motherfucker fight. Oh, and I think I missed. Shout out to my homie A1 Hoops on with the 5-piece of super chat. What do you say? I don't know why, but I feel like this Thurman daddy in the front of his phone got to be drenched with spit. Nah, probably that be Bullet. Bullet love him some. Bullet love him some fucking what Bullet love him some Keith Thurman. We gonna get there though. But yeah, bro, Raymond Muratalla, Keyshawn Davis. Raymond say he easy work. He gonna have to show me. He gonna have to show me, bro. And then I want to cook on this real quick because this is one of the fights that's flying under the radar that us diehard boxing fans been want to see for 5, 6, 7 years, man. We finally got the Beterbiev-Bivol fight. It's going down June 1st. And I can't wait for it, bro. This is one of them ones. I just hope I'm on the right side of it. Because I'm going to tell y'all what I think, bro. I think this shit going to be Spence Crawford, Monster Nui, Cool Boy Steph. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather, Corrales. One of them ones where everybody's so sure, bro. Everybody's so sure that the styles go hard. Everybody's so sure they got. And the ones that sure this guy just swear he about to mop the floor with this dude. And the ones that sure this guy swear he gonna mop the floor with this dude. And then you got the fence riding ass people that's gonna be like, nah, I see it as a close ass 50-50 competitive ass fight. But I got a sneaky suspicion this Beterbiev-Bivol shit, y'all. I got a sneaky suspicion, bro. Sneaky suspicion that this shit ain't gonna be close at all, bro. Either Beterbiev really just an animal and the Terminator out there, bitch, or Bivol distance control is just so cold and his jab is just so nice and he's so technically sound that Beterbiev gonna be chasing his tail like a dog that just found out he got a tail all goddamn night. This shit here, man. This shit ain't gonna be no close fight. This shit ain't gonna be no close fight, y'all. This gonna be one and one where everybody, 50-50, undisputed. It's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be a great fight. It's gonna be back and forth because ain't no back and forth with these two, bro. And the one that do be having the back and forth, it be Bivol, because Bivol, you know, Craig Richards, I mean, you look like, all right. You ain't just look like no killer against Craig Richards. He the one that'll go back and forth with your ass a little bit. What's going on, Bella? We got a troll in the chat. Hold on. Y'all got y'all wrenches. Y'all know what to do with them, man. Y'all know what to do with them. You know what I'm saying? Either Bivol about to just put on a master class and like 12 zip this boy, or Beterbiev about to batter his ass, bro. Like somebody ain't who they look like they are, bro. Somebody ain't that, but I gotta say, bro, I'm excited for this fight. And I'm gonna say this too. This type of fight where both fighters ain't got no fan base, where both fighters can't. I might got some breaking news. Hold on a second. I might got some breaking news just like we did. We remember I told y'all to keep Thurman shit, Tszyu shit, and the shit got announced. Then the shit got announced like 15 minutes later. Hold on, I might have something, bro. Oh man, Asante L, what up? Pitbull, bro. Pitbull is only fighting Rolly because he hopes that Tank will come up to 140 and fight him one day. That's per my source, who has a direct line to Eastside Pitbull Cruz promoter, Manny Pacquiao Promotions and shit, man. I got a direct line to them, man. Pitbull is only fighting Rolly because he hoped Tank will fight him one day, man. That's sad, bro. I feel bad for Pitbull, man. I feel bad for Pitbull. Won't got nothing left. That's the play. Ryo and then Pitbull, please make me right somehow. I gotta jump off the Pitbull train because Tank kept his word. Yeah, but just to see him say it, best dad ever. It's obvious, but to know that that's what his team is actually like letting people know. That's crazy to me, bro. That's great. That's funny. Go ahead and do like they do with Canelo. Build your whole career around a person hoping they'll fight you, even though they're telling you they don't fight you. That's crazy, bro. We'll get to Tank in that shit in a minute, though. I got a lot to talk about on that, bro. And the link is still up there for anybody else, bro. As I'm going through this shit, we on Black Hoodie time, so anybody want it, y'all can get it, bro. But Turbiev and Bivol, man, this is the type of fight. If somebody other country like Saudi Arabia, obviously they picked up this one. I don't like. That's cool. It ain't no. It's a fight for us diehards and shit. They deserve their money, but they ain't generating no revenue over here, man. Go ahead and go get your bag, bro, and let them lose some money on you, bro. Go let them lose some money on you. Pitbull, 5'1", 5'1" with a 62-inch arm reach, moving up in weight, hoping that Tank will fight him. Oh shit, Dion, what up, man? Creole the Travel, I see. That's hilarious, dog. I be I got Paterio. He everything. He proven KO. My thing, like, it's hard to bet against both of them, bro. It's hard to bet against both of them, right? But it's just something with, bro, you so good, motherfuckers can't go the distance. Like, bro, at least people fight Bivol and they feel like they can breathe a little bit. They feel like they could, you know what I'm saying? They can last. Like Craig Richards had some hope in that bit. Feel me? Like Craig Richards was fighting Bivol. He had a little bit of hope. Even Zerto started getting paws put on him like round 5 on. But like the first 3 or 4 rounds, Zerto had a little hope. You know, boom, I caught you with the left hand. I can do a little something. When they be fighting Beterbiev, you can just see the hope leave their eyes and shit. Bro, Beterbiev jumped on Callum Smith early in the fight. Early in the fight, he jumped in on Callum Smith, caught him with some shit. For the rest of the fight, Callum Smith was like throwing like, bro, leave me alone punches. He was like, bro, just leave me alone. Like, he was punching because he was getting punched on. He wasn't punching the win, bro. It's just, whew, that shit bad, bro. He said, better be. It's Beterbiev, bro. It's not better be, bro. It's Beterbiev, bro. Philly Bull, what up? H Entertainment 19, what up? But yeah, so that one's coming to us, man. We lit about that one, bro. I gotta talk about this Rolly Pitbull shit, bro. Y'all don't mind, do you, chat? Can I talk about this Rolly and Pitbull shit for a little bit, bro? Do y'all mind, bro? Can I talk about this shit for a little bit? If y'all cool with me talking about Rolly and Pitbull for a little bit, man, just let me know. Put 100 in the chat. Can I talk about Rolly and Pitbull just for a little bit? Just for a minute, cause I got 2 different angles I want to go with y'all on this shit. Go on, Cook. All right, bet. I want to go to Rolly angle first, bro. What up, Frequent? Salute. I gotta talk about Rolly, and I gotta say, Rolly. Salute, Rolly. We got Rachel Dornay in the building. I gotta give Rolly a hand clap, bro. Oh, yeah, I'm about to talk about Keith, Cassandra. You ain't going to like what I have to say, but I'm going to talk about it. Listen, man. What up, Nardi? Salute, bro. I gotta say, bro, I'm glad Rolly gave Ryan Garcia ass some instant karma, bro. I'm glad that Rolly Romero gave Ryan Garcia ass some instant karma, bro. Ryan Garcia bagged out of a fight with Tank Davis, talking about he was fighting Manny Pacquiao. He fought to beat Devin Haney's mandatory like 50-11 times. Savage Killer, I see you. 2 cents, I see you. He was the interim champion and shit. I missed. Hold on, my bad. A1. What I do? Oh shit. Hey, A1, who's on with the 5-piece in the super chat? He say, "Hey, scratch all that. I got Bival. What's happening? Who wants smoke? He is good for the money. I will hold all bets, but the winner do pay me 10%. So if y'all put 100 on it, then the winner of that bet will get 180, and I keep 20 for holding y'all money. But I've held money for A1 before for a bet. I've held money for drink more water before for a bet. So I've held money for truth for a bet before. Right side, so y'all can get with them. If y'all need me to hold some money for you, if you want to bet against A1 Hoop Zone, he'll cash out me the money. You cash out me the money. I confirm funds and I pay the winner the night of the fight. I charge 10% though. So, if y'all want to make a bet, let me know. Send me the money. I think you might got action with Drink, A1. I think Drink might have some action for you, bro. Because he was saying Baturbiev in the chat. Matter of fact, I think y'all actually bet before. So I know both y'all good for it, but y'all let me know if y'all come to an agreement or not. Rolly, bro. KO Casino. Yeah, bro. I got it, I'm a hustler, baby. Shit. I'm a hustler, dog. Come on, man. Connecting the real ones on YouTube with the other real ones on YouTube. They really want to pay bets and get money on their bets because it's too much fake shit going on around here. But Rolly, I'm so glad he gave Ryan Garcia instant karma. I'm so glad he gave Ryan Garcia instant karma for all the bullshit that he do. Then he fucked up the bag with Devin Haney again. Just recently to even try to negotiate with Rolly. He had his team reach out to Devin Haney. They were going back and forth, acting like they were about to make the fight. And he say, sorry, Devin. Sorry, Devin. I'm going to fight Rollies. I'm going to fight Rollies. And then Rolly pulled out on his ass and fought Pitbull. And then all this right in the world because Rolly Romero shouldn't be on anybody's main event. So it's just good for boxing that Rolly is fighting Pitbull and we not getting Rolly versus Ryan Garcia. Justice for Devin Haney, bro. He said he going to fight Rollies. And then pulled out that bit. I'm laughing too, Rozilla. He should, bro. Now if you Ryan Garcia and you want to be on pay-per-view, you know what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. I tried to tell Ryan Garcia, bro. I told him like 100 times, David Tszyu, I see you. I told him 100 times, bro, Tank making you quit don't make you a star, bro. All of them got it bad, though. Rolly, Pitbull, and motherfucking, what's the other dude, Tank? Ryan Garcia, they all got it bad, though. Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero running around there bit acting like because Tank Davis knocked them out, that made them a star and shit, bro. That shit funny to me. Rolly told Ryan the same shit Ryan told Devin. I don't know if y'all caught that shit. Bro, but when Ryan pulled away from Devin, he said he thought it was Haney Garcia when it was really Garcia Haney. Rolly pulled out that bitch and he told Ryan he thought it was Garcia Romero when it was really Romero Garcia. I said, boy, all these boys think they the A-side, dog. All these boys think they the A-side, but then I got boxing fans telling me that they don't care about the shit, man. Hey, we don't care. We just want the fight. Why would you not care? Because that's everything your fighter care about, bro. I don't understand y'all, bro. Like, our logic don't logic the same. Like, They care, like the shit that y'all say y'all don't care about, your fighter care about the most. The fuck? The fuck, bro? Like, you don't care about A side, B side. You don't want to talk about that shit when that's all your fighter care about, bro. That's all your fighter care about. That shit funny to me, man. I love the instant karma from Ryan Garcia. That'll teach your ass, bro. Stop pulling out of negotiations and shit, man. Stop pulling out of negotiations and shit and oh, I'm gonna fight this person, I'm gonna fight that person. Stop all that capping and shit, bro. Then when it catch up to you, now you want to call somebody a snake in the duck and shit, man. That's what you get, bro. That's what you get, dog. That's what you get, bro. And I want all y'all stop acting like you a star just because Tank Davis blessed you with a knockout, bro. Rolling like Tank Davis hit me so hard, made me sprain my ankle and shit. I twist my ankle getting up. I'm a star now. Ryan Garcia out there be like, Tank Davis hit me so hard in my stomach. I took a knee and I saw that the ref was about to get the team, but I chose not to get up. I'm a star now. I'm a star now. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, for those of y'all that want some talking point, let me do my boy woke sports fan a favor, bro. Let me do my homie woke sports fan a favor, bro. Let me do you a favor. What's up, BF? I see you in the building. Let me do my homie woke a favor, bro. Woke. Ryan Garcia live gate did $1,017,000, bro. There you go. That's a talking point for you. So when they tell you that Ryan is the A side, you know, cause you be over there on Twitter where the world ain't real and shit. When they tell you that Ryan is the A side and shit, and they tell you that Ryan is this and Ryan is that, just remember, bro. Just remember. He just barely broke $1 million. He just barely broke $1 million, bro. And it's posted on my channel, woke. So you could take that picture, you can share that shit, man. I posted it. I did you a favor, dog. I can argue for your fighter better than you, bro. Shout out to Frequent Flyer with the 2-piece. With the 2-piece. In the super chat, he say, facts, KO. Ryan gonna make us fight Sandor Martin. If Ryan is smart, Ryan need to just go back and circle back and fight Devin, bro. All that too big for your britches shit, thinking getting knocked out, make you a star and shit, bro. He need to just fight Devin, bro. Otherwise, he gonna fight a losable fight to Jose Ramirez on free TV. If I'm Oscar De La Hoya, bro, I'm so tired of his ass. I'm finna build Williams Zepeda up off your ass. Bitch, you fighting Williams Zepeda, ho. Like that. That's just me though. That like if I got rights, right? If I'm a promoter, if I'm in Oscar De La Hoya's shoes, and I got Ryan Garcia under contract, and I got Williams Zepeda under contract. He said, I feel indifferent about this. I don't like neither one of them. I don't like neither one of them. But if I'm Ryan Garcia, bro, if I'm Oscar De La Hoya, I'm like, look, you got options. If you don't want to fight Devin Haney to give me my bag and be on pay-per-view, if that's not what you want, then you finna fight Williams Zepeda. He said Garcia versus Barroso. What? He better not. Barroso like 76 years old, bro. He can't fight him. But anyway, so I'm off of that. So that's the Rolly side of it, bro. Let me get to the Pitbull side of it. If you were saying that Gervonta Tank Davis was fighting Isak Pitbull Cruz, can you just humbly put in the chat, you was right and I was wrong, KO? Can you just humbly just put in my chat right now, you was right, KO, and I was wrong? When I told y'all that Tank Davis is going to control who he fight, And it ain't gonna be Calvin Ford. So I don't give a fuck what Calvin Ford talking about. Some motherfucking Eastside Pitbull Cruz. When everything I told you was gonna happen in this situation between Tank Davis and Eastside Pitbull Cruz. Can I just get a humble? You was right and I was wrong, KO. Can I just get that? Can I just get that? Or we just gonna act like that shit never happened? Like motherfuckers wasn't up here for months. He gonna fight Pitbull. He gonna fight Pitbull because that's what Tank do. He gonna fight Pitbull Cruz next. He gonna fight Pitbull Cruz next. No, he not, bro. He said he'll never fight him again. That doesn't matter. Tank is cap. But he said it in the ring. And he just said it again. He said, I ain't fighting your rockhead midget ass. Get over it. He just told him that again, bro. It don't matter. He be capped. All right. Well, now you know he's not fighting him. So now what? We just gonna those conversations never happened. Oh, Marquis, I'm nice about it, but I'm pinning their feet to the fire, bro. Why is it that people got so much pride they can't just be like, you got that one, KO. You got that one, KO. Crazy, bro. Now, like, and when I say, and whoa, this is what I be talking about with y'all, right? So instead of being like, okay, Tank stood on business, you looking for a way to preemptively shit on him again, because now you're like, oh shit, it's gonna be Ryo. Bro, you want him. You some of you, not all of you. It's one, like, BFTB is in the chat. The J Grant Jr. is in the chat. Some of you want to see Tank fight a good fight. Some of you want to see him fight somebody that you can just shit on him with. So now you're hoping for Ryo. You didn't get your hope with Pitbull. Now you hoping for Ryo just because you want something to hate on, bro. Just because you want something to hate on, bro. Shout out to Watch for the Hook with the 2-piece in the super chat. The jury is still out on who Tank's opponent is. Yeah, 100%. But here's how I'm looking at it. And I got somebody backstage. I'll let him up, though, in a minute. Give me a second. I want to get this last point out. 100%. But check this out. The major talking point that people use is that Tank don't care about the belts. Tank only fights for the money. Right? If Tank don't care about the belts and he only fights for money and he's going to fight a Mexican fighter, who's the bigger name? Pitbull or Ryo? Point being, if you're going to fight a Mexican anyway, if you're going to fight a flat-footed Mexican anyway, wouldn't it make more sense to fight the one that will give you more money? Eastside Pitbull Cruz is way more built up. He's a way bigger name. He ain't never been put to sleep before. It's actually a rematch, and people, some crazy-ass fans felt like Tank lost. They spent all this time in the building him up, only for Tank to be like, nah, I'm not fighting that Mexican, but I'll fight this one over there. And I suggest everybody go follow Queens of Boxing Talk here on YouTube, Queens of Boxing Talk here on Twitter. They have a really good relationship with Frank Martin. They interview Frank Martin. They talk to Frank Martin behind the scenes. There's a reason you're getting shit like Frank Martin is trending tweets from them. There's a reason that you're getting shit like good morning only to Gervonta Abdul Wahid, Tank Davis, and Frank Martin. You're getting stuff like that. There's a reason Frank Martin is posting this next one. I'm taking it to the ceiling. When it comes to 130 and 40 pounds, when it comes to any roof, the ceiling is the top. When you build a house, the highest that you can get is to the ceiling. And when it comes from 130 to 140, if you using this analogy and you talking about fighters, who is the ceiling? Who is the ceiling, bro? Forget what anybody said. Frank Martin said, I'm taking it to the ceiling with this next one. That's what he said. Now, I don't know Frank to just be blindly just saying shit. He said, I'm taking it to the ceiling with this next one. Who the ceiling? Who the ceiling? You know what? I knew haters were going to try that. So you know what? I got y'all. No worry. At 135. Yeah. I'm going to make it to where you can't try to inject him into this conversation. At 135, even though you know you cap, I'm going to keep going, though. At 135, if you Frank Martin at 135 and you taking it to the ceiling, who the ceiling is? Who the ceiling? Who everybody looking up at? Who everybody be like, that's my Super Bowl right there. That's my biggest fight. That's the Super Bowl right there. That's my biggest fight. That's the biggest money. I can fight on pay-per-view. That's my biggest legacy. If I beat him, I can become the man. Who that is? Who that is? Who the ceiling is, bro? So you got him saying that. You got Pitbull off of the table. And you got Rayo. Why would anyone hope for Rayo? Motherfuckers won't tank to fight trash ass Rayo just so they can shit on him. I thought we wanted to see good fights. I thought we wanted to see good competition. So yeah, I'm excited for that, bro. I'm excited for that. We'll see who he announced. Who we gonna fight, bro? All right, what's up?
Can't call her like an alcoholic. Good evening.
Can't call. Oh, boy, I ain't understand you at first. Now I got it. What's up, man? So,
all right, I got a question for you because I saw the title of your last video, and I mean, you know, the Tank Davis, he fights Frank Morton. That's a cool little fight. I mean, it's not a backflipper, but it's at least respectable. Like I said, it's a respectable enough fight where he don't get angst. But my issue is this whole PBC running boxing talk and people upset and all this. And you're reaching for the stars right now, man. I need you to explain to me how they running boxing right now. Explain that to me, because this card that I see right now, it doesn't say we run boxing. It says that, you know, it's a decent card, but I don't see running boxing. Explain to me how they running boxing.
That's your question?
Yeah, sure. I want to know how they running boxing. That was the title of your last video. Shout
out to Emmanuel Carter with the 10 piece in the super chat. He ain't say nothing. He just dropped 10 pieces on your boy in the super chat. I appreciate you, Emmanuel Carter. Very simply, they're the only ones in boxing right now that can consistently turn a profit on the events that they put out.
Interesting that you say that. If they were consistently turning a profit, they'd be having more dates, not less dates. I need to see a little more proof of consistently turning profits. Because if they were consistently turning profits, we wouldn't be downgrading, we'd be upgrading. Was there a promoter that made more money in an event than what Canelo and Jermell Charlo made? Yeah, it made a lot of money, but how much they had to pay out? It's a question.
Jermell Charlo hardly had any guarantees. I'm gonna ask again: was there another company in boxing that generated the revenue that Canelo and Jermell Charlo generated?
Out of 700,000 pay-per-views? I don't know.
Was there another promoter, like another promoter, another Matchroom, Queensberry, Top Rank? Who put on an event that generated more revenue than Canelo and Jermell?
I mean, but Canelo he generates himself. That ain't PBC. The PBC's benefiting off of.
No problem. Who put on an event that generated more money than Spence and Crawford?
PBC didn't even want that fight. You keep on mentioning all these fights, and that's great and fine and dandy. And again, 2023 was a good year, but
Bro,
it's already been confirmed that they didn't want the fight. Spence made that fight.
You asked me why PBC runs boxing. I said because they are consistently the only promotional company in boxing that turns a profit and generates revenue. You've already agreed that Canelo and Jermell Charlo generated more revenue than any other. Like Top Rank didn't have a fight that generated more revenue than that. Matchroom didn't have a fight that generated more revenue than that. But you're giving Canelo the credit. Didn't someone have to sign Canelo? Let's go. We'll get to Spence and Crawford in a minute, but I want to stick on this Canelo shit for a second. So you're giving Canelo the credit, but didn't DAZN have an opportunity to try to sign Canelo as well?
There was no need to him at that point. They knew he was leaving because they didn't have anything for him at that point. That was clear, and it was written in stone.
How is it that they didn't have any good options for Canelo?
It didn't matter. Their time that came and went. They had a deal. Their time ended, and it was PBC's turn.
To make sure that they have good options for a fighter that they're trying to sign.
And then he had already signed them. And they had their run. It's PBC's turn.
Right. No problem. No problem. Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo in 2023 generated more revenue than any fight that Matchroom put on, correct?
Correct.
Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo generated more revenue than any event that Top Rank put on, correct?
Correct.
And PBC, Al Heyman, put themselves in position to where they had the most desirable options for Canelo Alvarez as a free agent to come sign to them, correct?
Correct.
All right, so we're off of Canelo and Jermell Charlo. Let's go to a fight that didn't generate as much money as Canelo and Jermell Charlo. Let's go to Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. Did Top Rank or did Matchroom or did any other entity in boxing put on an event that generated more money than Spence and Crawford? Remember, Spence and Crawford did around a $20 million live gate and sold around 650,000 pay-per-views. So does Top Rank have a comparable event that they put on that generated that type of money?
Let me ask you a question. Is Top Rank losing dates or gaining dates?
Before you ask me a question, can you answer mine? Then I'll answer whatever you want. But can you answer that question?
That was one of the bigger generating fights of the year. That was a 5-year anticipated fight.
That's not what I asked you. So I'll ask it again.
Yes, they out-generate. That was the second highest generating fight of the year. We already know that.
But it was bigger. But I'm trying to be specific. It was bigger than anything that Top Rank did. Because remember, I don't give a
shit about that. What I care about is their future financial stability. Right? I care about their future financial stability. If you let me ask you a question: do they have more dates or less dates now?
You got to answer mine first.
I've already answered it. I said yes, and I said yes, and I said yes. But now the question is: do they have more dates or less dates? Do they have more dates or less dates, KO?
Vincent Crawford generated more money.
Do they have more dates or less dates?
You agree to that? Now, my next question is:
No, it's my turn to answer the question. Do they have more dates or less dates, KO? They have 12 to 14 dates. I'm asking you a question. You doing all the question answering. It's my turn to ask you a question.
My next question you can ask me. The only other question I have for you was about Matchroom because you answered the one about Top Rank, and I appreciate you. Did Spence and Crawford generate more money than anything that Matchroom did?
Yes.
Okay, now you can ask me your question.
Does PBC have more dates or less dates than they had the year before?
They have less dates on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Or about the same. I think they had 16 dates on Showtime. So 12 to 14, like 2 or 3 less. They got a little bit less.
They had more than 16. Remember the show box as well.
But what you're leaving out is that there are reports that PBC has another network deal that they will be announcing soon.
Well, we're waiting to see. We're waiting to see.
So let's not leave that out. Let's not leave that out. But I want to get back to what I was talking. No,
I know I'm not done speaking on what I'm speaking on. We're not gonna just lean on your side of the coin because I don't give a shit about a last year ditch effort when they knew they were about to go out of business with Showtime, when they had 4 years to put on better fights and better events before that. They waited to the last minute and they did what they did, and it was a great year, but it was at the end of the day, that was a foregone conclusion. The Showtime deal was blown up.
So they had a great year?
They had a great 2023. Great. But what about 2018 to 2022 for Showtime?
Was their year better than Top Ranks?
Are they? If the year was so great, Showtime would have still been in business. If the year was so great over the course of the time, you're asking irrelevant questions. You know why they're irrelevant? I'm gonna tell you why they're irrelevant. Because at the end of the day, if they were doing good business from 2018 to 2023, which would determine that 5-year agreement, they would still be in business with Showtime. They waited to the very last year to put on the best fights when they could have been putting on the best fights for year previously.
Paramount Plus. That's not true, sir.
Paramount Plus said they're getting rid of anything that doesn't do 10%. They went in their Showbox, didn't even do 0.2% of it. Their best fight that was on Showbox was a Frank Martin fight that he almost lost against a no-name fighter nobody knew about.
Sir, I understand. I get it. But Paramount Plus purchased Showtime and got rid of the entire sports division. Not because boxing was failing, but they decided to go to live TV because that is the Paramount Plus model. They're doing business differently now, which is their prerogative to do. But what happened is, who was running boxing in 2018 to 2022? That's not what we're talking about. I didn't say, man, PBC running boxing in 2022 or 2021. I said they're kicking everyone's ass right now. And you've been agreeing with everything I've said the whole time. So
they're top heavy. They have 150 fighters and not enough dates, and the fighters are now fighting on club cards. That's not a sign of long-term success. I'm sorry to give you the bad news. And another thing, this card that we're seeing right now, this card screams that we don't have a budget from Amazon. That's what this looks like, that we have no budget from Amazon and they're paying out of their own pocket.
That is not true. That is not
Where's
true.
The proof? Where's the proof?
They are fighting. They are fighting on March 30th. Just so you know, I try not to give up too much to people, but they're fighting on March 30th because Tszyu and Keith Thurman was actually supposed to be on March 1st. But it got messed up. They wanted it on March 1st because rugby was going to be here in America, and a lot of people from Australia, because they love rugby, was going to be here in America. And so they wanted to try to sell Tszyu that way. They end up having to push Tszyu back and push everything else back because Lubin would not be ready. Because Lubin, and that's why they pushed Lubin out, because they feel like Keith Thurman is a bigger name. But it was supposed to happen on March 1st. What fucked up the bag was that they couldn't secure an opponent for Tszyu because Lubin needed a little bit more time to get ready. Like that, so that it has no idea. You're getting this ideal that they have no budget from people that don't know what they're talking about. If they had no budget,
I'm not getting it from no people. Don't put what I think is based on some. No, I'm getting it based on what I'm seeing. Keith Thurman versus Tszyu, the first fight on a brand new platform, is not screaming that we got a budget. It's not screaming that we have a budget, KO. I'm sorry. It's not screaming that.
If they have no budget for boxing, then they wouldn't be hiring commentators. They wouldn't be hiring people to do the behind the scenes documentary. They literally put aside an entire budget for boxing, not only to put on fights, but for Amazon to hire people to announce the fights. Those won't be PBC employees, sir. Those will be Amazon employees. The person that's going to do the color commentary will be paid by Amazon. His checks will have Amazon on it. That's the definition of having a budget. The cameraman that's shooting the fight will not be paid by PBC, sir. He will be paid by Amazon. That is the definition of having a budget. They have a multi-year, multi-million-dollar deal with Amazon. That multi-million is the budget. Like, I don't understand where you guys get this information from. They literally are hiring people because of the deal that they made with Premier Boxing Champions. They literally have a budget, bro. Like, I don't understand why you keep saying this. Like I don't get it, bro. I really don't. So we can move on from that, or do you still want to argue that point?
I don't see how you think that they have a budget because they have color commentary. What I mean by budget is it's just paying for the fights, just allowing them to have the fight dates, to have all these fighters on the events. I'm seeing fighters on club cards right now. That's not a sign of a healthy company. I'm sorry, it's not.
You are under the impression You and Jane Brewfield in the chat, who will never hit my link, but you talk a lot of shit in the comments. At least Brimley will hit the link. But you're under the impression that Amazon Prime will hire people to call the fight, hire people to follow the fighters behind the scenes and do the little 24/7 shit in their own way, hire people to shoot the fight, hire people to do all of this shit, but they're not putting up any money for the fight. You think that's where they stop? That's what you're basically saying, bro. Just so you can hear it out loud. You're telling me and everyone in the chat that Amazon is like, we'll put up money to get somebody to call the fights. We'll put up money for the motherfucking ring announcer. We'll put up money for the motherfucker to analyze the fight and tell us what's going on in between rounds. We'll put up money for the cameraman. We'll put up money for the people in the studio and the producers and all of that shit. We'll put up money for that. But we ain't putting up no money for the actual fight itself. You really believe that that's what's going on, bro?
Where's the proof of that, KO? All this you telling me is fine and dandy. There's no proof behind it.
There's no proof behind
this is
what
the first card. This card does not scream that we're in a successful position. It does not.
Proof behind what you're saying that they don't have a budget. But what I'm saying actually makes sense. What you're saying doesn't.
So you say it don't make sense. It don't make sense to you because you want it to be something that it's not. At the end of the day, Keith Thurman, a fighter that has not fought in 25 months, fighting Tszyu, and then Pitbull Cruz versus Rolly Romero is the rollout event on Amazon Prime as a pay-per-view does not scream we're running a successful long-term brand. It doesn't. You stated it wasn't a great card. So how you gonna say it's gonna be a great card on one token and then turn around and say we're running boxing in the next token? And this is the very first event with Amazon. That's not making a splash, bro. It's not making a splash.
You're losing the debate badly. So you're telling me that I said things that I didn't say. So I'll say them again. Keith Thurman and Tszyu is not a pay-per-view card. Keith Thurman and Tszyu is a good free card. They're charging pay-per-view for it. I don't like it. But to jump to the conclusion that means that somehow the company isn't healthy, when in reality, if you really just take a step back and quit trying to be right, they announced Keith Thurman, Tszyu. All that bullshit go away when what happened? When they announced Spence Crawford 2, when they announced the Tank Davis date, when we find out when David Benavidez is fighting, when they announced Spence Crawford 2, then that Keith Thurman, Tszyu shit means absolutely nothing, bro. Like you acting like they
Crawford 2 is not going to generate
a fight in April.
Spencer Crawford 2 may not even generate half of what they did the first fight, bro. Nobody wants to see that fight. People, the Amazon Fire Stick boys are going to be out to play.
What do you mean?
People don't want to see that second fight. I'll watch it. I'll pay for it. But the majority of people do not want to see Spence Crawford 2. I don't believe that they want that fight, really. Because it's not going to generate what it generated before. And it didn't even generate what it should have generated.
I don't think it's going to generate as much as it did either. But you're moving around. So let's go back to the original argument. Now, I have told you why. I think PBC is running boxing. And it's because they're the only ones turning a profit. They put on 2 of the biggest events last year. And guess what? It's so easy to cook on this brim. I didn't even get to Tank and Ryan, bro. Like if we add that one too, so Jermell and Canelo more than any other promotional company, generated more revenue than any other promotional company.
Top heavy. What about the rest of PBC is top heavy. What about the mid, the lower guys? What about the rest of the fighters? Fighters are sitting here waiting for dates. We waiting a whole quarter for a date. That's not good signs. That is not good signs for good health. It's not.
And I'm generating hundreds of millions of dollars, and you got this versatile stable, and you not top heavy, and you can't make no money. Who winning? What are you talking about, bro? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, at the end of the day, they winning right now. Every promoter's goal. Bob Arum is not like you, bro. Bob Arum's not in this bitch like, man, I just want a versatile stable. I don't want to make no money. I ain't trying to turn no profit. I just want a versatile stable, and that's going to be my long-term success. Eddie Hearn ain't in this bitch like, yeah, man, I just want to have a versatile stable. I don't care about making money. No, these promoters, PBC, Matchroom, fucking DAZN, fucking Top Rank, they literally want to make money. They literally are trying to turn a profit. That's why they match make the way they do. That's why they try to build fighters the way they do. And one entity is making more money than everyone else. One entity is doing better at the end goal than every other promoter that we talking about right now. And you saying they ain't winning? I can't go there, bro. You can't agree with me and disagree with me at the same time. Because Top Rank, PBC, and motherfucking Matchroom all care about turning a profit and making some money. And one of them is able to do it while the other ones cannot. They're winning, bro. It's a very simple argument. I want to get back to cooking before I open up the panel, though. Do you got anything else, bro? Brim, are you still there? Going once, going twice.
I'm still here. Hold on one second.
Go ahead and get your last words off, because I got to keep the show moving. Maybe he's looking something up. I don't know. Maybe he's about to put me in the body bag. Maybe Brim is about to body me, y'all. Brim, I got to keep the show going, brother. But if you want to come back up, you're more than welcome. I got to keep it going, bro. Shout out to my homie A1 Hoops on with the 10-piece in the super chat. He say, why the fuck do we care about the company's long-term success when all we as fans can do is support the sport boxer? My question is, does he have stocks in PBC or something? Otherwise, who mother cares, bro? Listen, bro, that's all I'm saying. Like, bro, when Top Rank be putting on, I be like, yo, Top Rank is putting on, bro. This Top Rank card fire. When Matchroom putting on, yo, Matchroom putting on, bro. This card fire, bro. I'm a big up you when you deserve it. But if you just looking at what promoters get in the business for and all promoters trying to make money, it's only one of them that's doing that shit consistently, bro. That's all. Like, it's, you know, no shade to the other promoters. Like, I don't know, bro. What up, King Box? All right, so moving on, bro. So that's Rolly versus Pitbull, bro. Since we started cooking on a little bit, I got to talk about Keith Thurman and Tszyu. Number one, this shit gonna make Cassandra mad. I'm glad the WBO said we ain't sanctioning this bullshit for no world title. I don't know if y'all know, they first announced the shit that it was gonna be the 154-pound WBO world title on the line because Tszyu was going to be defending his belt against Keith Thurman. They had to later come back and say, no, they fighting at a catch weight, 155 pounds. And I don't know what motivated this shit. Maybe because Bob Arum getting his ass whipped by Al Haney, he put a call into the WBO. Because, you know, the WBO mean we, whatever Bob ordered and shit. But either way, whatever the motivation was from the WBO, I am 100%, 1,000% on board with this shit, bro. Keith Thurman got no business getting a title shot at 154 pounds. Don't at me, nobody. Don't nobody get mad at me. The man ain't fought at 154 pounds since he was an amateur, bro. He is a career welterweight, number one. He ain't ranked in the top 15 of the WBO. He ain't put in no work at 154 pounds. Let me look at the rankings real quick. Let me look at the rankings real quick, man. Let me look at the rankings, bro. He said, Keith for the dub. It's all good, bro. It's all good, Brim. You always welcome to come back whenever, bro. It's like Bahachuk, Brian Mendoza, Tszyu already whooped Terrell Goucher. Virgil Ortiz, some dude named Slawa Sponer, Takashi Inoue garbage. I think Tszyu beat his ass before too. Xander Zayas, something happened with him and Erickson Lubin. Josh Kelly, bro. It's so many other people that deserve a title shot over motherfucking Keith one-time Thurman, bro. It's so many people that deserve a shot over Keith one-time Thurman, bro. The man ain't fought since February of 2022, and when he did fight, it was at welterweight against a dude who never fought at welterweight. And then you move up 2 years later and get a title shot? Nah, bro. I'm sorry, Cassandra. Nah, Cassandra. Nah. We can't do that one. We can't do that one for old Keith, man. But it's a good fight. But I gotta agree with what Brimley said, and I said this in a video too. This card is missing a fight. For pay-per-views, this is like a C- or a D. Because this is how the card should really be. This is how the card should really be. You should have Eris Landy Lara versus the dude he fighting jumping that bitch off on pay-per-view. Then you got Rolly and Pitbull as the second fight. Then you got Tszyu and Keith Thurman as the co-main event. Tank Davis, Frank Martin as the main event. Now we in business. Now that's a pay-per-view card. They dropped the ball with this one. They dropped the ball with this one. But it was a good point made to me in my comment section by Tunnel Vision. He said, yo, Knockout, I understand you upset and shit, but this the first event. You want to work out all the kinks and shit before you have one of your big events the first time that you do a new business endeavor. Because what if something go wrong with the pay-per-view button that they got to hit? Or what if something go wrong with the production or some shit? You want to use this shit to work out all the kinks before you have Tank on that bitch, before you have Canelo on this bitch. I said, all right, Tunnel, I can rock with it. I can rock with it and shit. I'll be a little patient because I still know they gotta, you know what I'm saying, announce them fights and shit. But if they could have just, like Frank Martin would say, bro, if they would have just put a little extra oomph on it, they stopped one fight too early, bro. You feel me? King G know what I'm talking about. He know his boxing and shit. He a historian. You know what I'm talking about, King G? They stopped one fight too early, bro. All them fights on the card, cool, no problem. You just needed that cherry on top of that mother. You just need that cherry on top of that mother. Now, the good part is they going to have free fights first. So you're going to have free fights from like 6 to 8. The young homie Kermel Moten, he fighting. I don't know if y'all caught. I follow all these young dudes, all these boxing shit. Kermel Moten posted on his shit March 30th too. So he going to be on the card, on the undercard and shit. So they going to have like the free fight 6 to 8. Then I think the pay-per-view going to start at 8. But if they could have just threw that extra one on top of it, bro. That extra, you know what I mean? Man, we'd have been on, bro. We would have been on, bro. Ronnie says he got a shot before Bud. Shaking my head. Bud is going to have to do his rematch with Earl Spence, bro. Ronnie, that's what I be like, Ronnie, when I do the live stream, bro. And I tell y'all about people's options and shit. When I explain to the Devin fans, like all the options that Devin Haney really have versus the options that they think he have. When I explain to you Bud fans, like all the options that he really got versus the options that y'all think he got, y'all get mad at me. Y'all tell me I don't want fights and shit. But if you keep it a stack with me, bro, if you keep it 100 with me, if you keeping it 100 with me, bro, y'all know I be right, bro. Y'all know I be right a lot of the time, bro. Dangerous Desires Bullies. Where you from, dog? You from Florida, Dangerous Desire. That gotta be a Florida quote, bro. You sound excuse me, you sound shit. You sound like Bullet, dog. Get a little of that H2O going, bro. Get a little bit of that H2O going. Say undercard on Amazon, yeah. Just like how they used to do. Remember when they would have, so they would have a Showtime pay-per-view, but the undercard would be on the Showtime YouTube channel. They would have the Fox pay-per-views, but the undercard would be on like FS1 or some shit. Well, they gonna have the Amazon pay-per-view, but you're gonna be able to just click on the Amazon button and then you can watch the prelims that way and shit. What you say? He had options, bro. This is a conspiracy and all Earl Spence fault. Keep it a buck, bro. I mean, if you want to say it's his fault by exercising his rematch, I can't say that. But if you want to say it's his fault because of him getting the surgery when he got the surgery, I could agree to that, bro. I feel like rematch clause is cool. Yes, you deserve your rematch clause, but he should only have a certain amount of time, bro. Like if it's old bug gotta wait 4 to 6 weeks, and that's how much the fight get pushed back, then okay. But if we talking about like, oh, it's gonna take on 4 to 6 months before he get cleared to spar, then he gotta have a camp, and now you got motherfucker because you got a rematch clause, gotta wait an extra 8 to 9 months or some shit. Then I think he should be able to move on, bro. I can agree to that if that's what you mean, Ronnie. B-Dog says they had a contract, just honor the deal and be done with it. I agree with you, B-Dog, but if we got a contract, and it's for an immediate rematch, but you got to go have surgery, and that surgery put you out for like a month, maybe a month and a half at the most, no problem. Like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, probably the limit. But if you go have surgery and you can't get cleared till like 4-6 weeks, 4-6 months later and some shit, that's putting people's career on hold, bro. I can't, you know, he shouldn't have to honor that, bro. He shouldn't have to honor it. Nah, we seen him Bella putting his hands on a woman like a coward. We seen him. We seen him. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just ready for that shit to be over with, bro. Either fight again, don't fight again. If Earl gonna get his rematch, bro, go get his rematch, bro. But it's time, man. It's time to get some clarity with that shit so people can move on, bro. That shit been tying us up since 2022. Realistically, like all the 2018 to 2022 shit, like whatever, bro. They popping shit, talking shit, whatever. But when they went into negotiations April or May of 2022, bro, they first went into negotiations April or May of 2022. Bro, it's about to be February of 2024, and they ain't found a way to fight 2 times yet. Bro, come on, get this shit going, man, so we can see what's next for everybody involved, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. But yes, Thurman Tszyu, put that shit on free. And if you wanted to put it on pay-per-view, you needed that cherry on top. Tank's fight date, bro. I only got... After this, I'll open up the panel, y'all. This is the last thing, and I'll open up the panel. If anybody want to come up, bro. Tank fight date. I think the earliest we can hope for is April the 20th, y'all. Based on him not being the one to lead off this May 30th card. And it's very simple. You got the pay-per-view card May 30th, so you know the next weekend, the first weekend in April is off the board. You ain't doing back-to-back pay-per-views. So you know it's not, what's that? April the 7th or the 6th. Whatever that date is. So you know that's off the table. You know that's off the table. Yeah, that's the best we can hope for, bro. And it's going to have to be that. Otherwise, he won't be fighting until June. And I'm telling y'all why. I'm explaining it to you. So, we know he ain't going in March. Okay, cool. No problem. Whatever. We know it's not April 6th or 7th, whatever that first Saturday is, which is the 6th, I believe. April 13th. Could be possible, but UFC got a pay-per-view event. UFC 400. Who followed UFC? What number they on? UFC 1000? UFC 3000, whatever one they on, they got that April 13th. He says it's a huge event. Do they want to, like, it'd be stupid to put it on that event. Why would you go head to head? You want guys like Tank and Canelo to have their own weekend if you can get it. And then I don't follow UFC, so but if y'all say it's the big event, if John Jones fighting, I'll watch that bit. Carol Black, what up? Is John Jones fighting? I'll watch that whole John Jones fighting. Is John Jones fighting on that bit? Who fighting on that? UFC 300. I don't know none of these dudes. I think I heard of Max Holloway though. Yeah, John Jones ain't fighting. I don't care, bro. If he ain't fighting, I don't care, bro. But anyway, what's up, level headed? So 13th, probably out the picture. The 27th, April the 27th, that's 1 week before Canelo's supposed to fight on Cinco de Mayo. So again, you're going to do a Tank pay-per-view and then a Canelo pay-per-view back-to-back. So it's either April 20th or y'all, bad news, you ain't going to see Tank Davis until June, bro. What up, Swat Jones? You aren't going to see Gervonta Tank Davis until June. If it doesn't happen on April the 20th, in my personal opinion. Tank ain't fighting until August. Why would you say that? You got no proof of that. So, KO, do you see him fighting Frank Martin coming off of that long layoff? I don't think that's going to happen. I think they'll fight. I think they'll fight in April. Keith says, I disagree. Spence Crawford fought the same night as a major UFC night. I hear you. But Spence Crawford was it. Like, this ain't that for Tank. Like, Spence Crawford was supposed to be, we don't give a fuck who going. We the toast of the town. This fight with Tank ain't gonna have that type of promotion. They ain't gonna have that type of bad blood to it. Like, Spence Crawford will be Tank and Devin or Tank and Shakur or Tank Teofimo and shit. So, like, putting Earl and Bud up against a UFC event versus putting Tank and Frank up against a UFC event, I don't know. The fake Sheik? What are you talking about? Drop me a link. I don't avoid shit. I seen you put something like that shit earlier. You ain't got a super chat nothing, big dog Willie. Drop the link of what you talking about. You got a wrench, bro. You got a wrench. So, but I'm still optimistic because if Tank was fighting way in June, you wouldn't see him training like that. Yeah, you wouldn't see him posting videos like that and all that shit. So, odds are it's before. And yeah, Drink, I agree with that. I was just getting there. Odds is it's going to be sometime in April. And maybe PBC just flexing on shit like, what the fuck? April 13th, motherfucker. But April 20th or April 13th. It may be April 13th to your point, Key, because they want to keep as much distance between the Tank pay-per-view and the Canelo pay-per-view as possible. Unless they just like, fuck you, Canelo. You only got 2 fights left on our deal anyway. Tank is the new May person. We putting Tank on Cinco de Mayo. But if they put Tank on Cinco de Mayo trying to big dog on there, you know they gonna put him in there with a Mexican. Smoke say 420, bro. Yeah. Oh, Smoke, that'll be lit for you. Smoke gonna be so up on the moon. Smoke ain't gonna give a fuck who Tank fight. You know what? I like Tank. I don't even give a fuck. It's 420, bitch. Who we fighting? Rematch with Leo Santa Cruz? I don't even give a fuck, baby. Buy that shit. Baby, buy that shit. I don't even. What'd you say? Motherfucker fighting who? Nunez again? It's 420. I don't give a fuck. Buy that shit, bro. Buy that shit. Buy that shit, bro. I don't even care. Woke gonna all of a sudden, you know what? The fuck? I all of a sudden started smoking and my picks got better. Baby, I know I've been talking all that shit, but I actually got Tank stopping Devin, bro. I got Tank stopping Devin. I done finally woke up. I used to be asleep. Yeah, so 420 sound lit to me. We got a woke sports fan coming through in that super chat with the 2-piece. No biscuit. He say, free game. We gonna lend Tank Juneteenth till 2025. Nah, we don't want it. We don't want it, bro. We don't want that shit. We need him in the ring ASAP Rocky, bro. We need him in the ring. ASAP Rocky. We know I stopped carrying Wu-Tang fight a long time ago. Who the fuck was Nunez? The dude he fought on Halloween when he had the orange and black trunks on. The one fight he had in Baltimore. It was like October 31st, 2019, or it might have been pandemic 2020. I'll look it up for you. But it was a dude he had on the black trunks with the orange shit, with the orange and black gloves and shit. It was that dude that he knocked up against the ropes because the dude was like clinching and he got all cocky like he had shit under control, and Tank mopped his ass. Hold on, I'll let you know. It was Halloween, though, in Baltimore. It's the one fight he had in Baltimore, bro. Let me see. Let's see, bro. Damn, my shit tripping. Anyway, yeah, somebody check in the chat, bro. It was in Baltimore. It might have been 2019, bro. Maybe 2020. Nunez, bro. Nah, he ain't fight Leo on Halloween, bro. It was Nunez, bro. But yeah, that's where we at with the Tank fight day, bro. That's where I'm getting that shit from. Just looking around at the other shit that's going on, bro. You know, obviously he ain't fighting on the 30th. They're not gonna put him the very next week after that. 4/13 is a UFC event. 4/20, the date is free, and you got 4/20 smoking all that shit. Probably the most likely date you can hope for, man. Probably the most likely date you can hope for. Lori Reed, what's up? Lori, tell us something about Tank, man. Tell us something about Tank. When he fighting, Lori? We thought it was March 30th. The people tell him the streets are starving. He said 4/20 is Ryan date, KO. Is it? Bro, I went full conspiracy theory mode. What if it was Ryan date? What if it was Ryan date and the PBC wanted the date? So they had Rolly act like he was negotiating with Ryan, but they knew Rolly was going to be fighting Pitbull the whole time. Have Rolly pull out on Ryan at the last minute, make Ryan be looking around for a motherfucking opponent, but then announce Tank Davis fight on pay-per-view for 4/20, and then you know Ryan wouldn't want to go against him because he ain't got no opponent worth going against him, and then Ryan ended up fighting on free TV 4/20. What if that was the whole purpose of Mayweather going over there and whispering in Ryan Garcia's ear in the first place? Or is that a reach? Or is that a reach, man? Chat, let me know if I'm tripping. Is that a reach, bro? Am I reaching? Am I reaching, bro? Like, what if Floyd misled Ryan the whole time, knowing Rolly and Pitbull were about to fight? Made Ryan pull out of Devin shit. Got Ryan all hyped about Rolly, thinking he negotiating with Rolly. Have Rolly pull out at the last minute, also they can get Ryan off of that 4/20 date. He said conspiracy TV. I'm just asking, bro. What if? What if? Might be Devin versus Ryan. That would be great for Devin. That would be great for Devin, bro. Keep him on pay-per-view. Allow him to, like, you know, he posted that shit of Tank and of him and Hector, and Tank was able to say, man, watch what I do to him. Now Devin can be like, yeah, bet. Y'all saw what he did with Ryan. Now watch how I handle him. Watch how I handle him. So that's a good fight for Devin, bro. I know a lot of Devin Haney fans, man, that fight trash too, because you know I already died on the sword of saying Tank and Ryan was trash. But a big fight like that, man, I understand the business of boxing, bro. That young man, y'all think it's no big deal for him to be on free TV or being on pay-per-view and shit don't matter, bro. He cares. Boxing cares. His father cares. The type of money that he wants requires that he be on pay-per-view, bro. So that's good for him. Yeah, that's because I caught 2 bodies already, Key. I knew I was catching bodies today. I knew I was going to be catching bodies today. So like, contrary to popular belief, I want Devin to get big fights. A lot of y'all don't understand what it takes to get big fights in the position you have to put yourself in. He can't. If y'all want him to get big fights, you should be hoping for a Ryan Garcia fight, bro. If you truly want Devin to get in there with a Teofimo, if you truly want Devin to get in there with a Tank Davis, if you truly want Devin and Shakur one day, you should want him to be fighting Ryan, to be on pay-per-view, to continue to do a good live gate, to try to bounce back from the flop that he had with Regis, so that he could, because the way that Devin tries to move is to remain free. The way that Devin tries to move is to remain versatile. And to be able to remain versatile and remain free and go over here to Top Rank when you want to deal. Go over here to the Zone when you want to deal. Go over here to the PBC when you want to deal. The way that you do that is by ensuring that you are a draw. That you are coming to the table and able to say, see what the last person made when they fuck with me? Hey, you want me to fight Teofimo? You see what my live gate was with the last promoter that fuck with me? You see the revenue I generated with the last promoter that fuck with me? When you want to move how he wants to move, generating revenue on your own is key. That is the reason Canelo can be like, yeah, I'm gonna go over here fuck with this on. Oh, that shit's up. All right, I'm gonna go over here fuck with PBC. All right, I took Caleb Plant shit. I'll go back over here fuck with the Zone. All right, I'm done with Bivol. Fought Triple G. Got a little easy bag from John Ryder. I'll go back over here to the PBC. You should be rooting for Devin to get the Ryan fight, bro. Anybody that wants Devin Haney to go back on fighting Sandor Martin on free TV, you don't really want to see him in a big fight, bro. Rolo, that is cap. That is cap, bro. I'm not worried in the least bit. And you should know that. We'll bet on it. Don't worry. We'll bet on it. We'll bet on it. Okay, what you say, bro? So he from Cali now. He ain't from Vegas no more. Okay. Devin versus Ryan equal the battle for Cali boxing. We haven't had a big one since Oscar versus Sugar Shane. That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. Where they gonna fight at though? They gonna fight in the Bay or they gonna fight close to LA where Ryan from? Sandor versus no, why? See, nah, you just want this shit to flop. That's you acting like woke in them. Your ass is acting like woke in them. That's a hater statement. That's a hater statement. You just want his shit to flop. What you trying to do? You want him to sell 10,000 pay-per-views? I want Devin Haney to do 10,000 pay-per-views and $500,000 live gate KO. Cause he be talking shit and his fans be talking shit. His fans be talking shit. Since Woke be talking shit all the time, he always in the chat talking shit. Then I want Sandor versus Devin on pay-per-view, so that shit'll flop. That shit'll flop. And then Woke see me getting on key, so he think he gonna slide by and shit. I never hope bad on Tank. I feel like I gotta do this to you. I feel like I have to do this, bro. I can't just idly sit by, bro, and allow you to just lie, bro. So I gotta give you a 1 minute timeout for lying, bro. Flag on the play, bro. Flag on the play. Your ass is timed out for 1 minute. You can come back in a minute, goddammit. Your ass can come back in a minute. You're lying. You're a liar, bro. You can talk your shit, but I will not allow lying around this motherfucker. Oh, never hope bad on Tank. 35, 45 minutes ago, your ass was just hoping that he fight fucking El Rayo so you can shit on him. Nah, Coach Cal out. Coach Cal is out, Smoke. If you go over to the Rise podcast, you can see his first day out. You can see his first interview, and you can see him back working with the kids in the gym. He out, bro. So if somebody told you that he's out, they wasn't lying and shit, bro. They telling the truth. He out. He out. He out. Look at Rolo. Tank versus Cruz, man. Dion said, who Tank fighting in KO? In between Frank Martin and Jose Rayo Valenzuela. I'm praying it's Frank Martin. We gotta hope that it's Frank Martin. But look, bro, I've been cooking for a minute, man. Let me fix the background. I guess we ain't got no more smoke. Let me unpin this. Don't nobody want no smoke no more. That's four bodies in 1 week, y'all. Caught 2 on Monday, caught 2 today. KO Bill said that they aren't going back on free TV. Okay. Well, he better get the right opponents. Better get the right opponents, man. If that's your dream, if that's your hope, better get the right opponents, man. Because you get the wrong opponent and you keep trying to insist that you be on pay-per-view, they going to stop fucking with you. All right, there go the link, man. If y'all want to come up here and cook, I got about an hour left. Man. Let me pin this in the chat. What talking about? He got a 2-piece in the super chat. He say Tank not gonna do 2 color reds back to back. Rayo now, DH next. I don't understand what that means. Tank not gonna do 2 color reds. So like black people? Like black people? What's color reds, bro? Rayo now, Devin Haney next. No, sir. No. You gotta do Frank and then Devin. That's fighter of the year type shit. No. Truth, what's up?
Hey, salute KO, man. Salute to the chat.
Salute, bro. What you got for the show, man?
It's looking a little
got
bad,
a minute.
man.
You got a minute for your first opening statement, then we'll.
Oh well, Tank's
Go
out here
ahead.
looking bad. I mean, we gotta cook him on this because you do all this. I'm ready at the top of the year. You're giving us all this, and here we are. It's coming out that you may not even come out till the middle of the year.
That's just my opinion, bro. That's what I'm saying. If it's April 20th, then it's the top of the year. If it's after that, then yeah, it's gonna be back.
But
Go ahead.
it's like I said, it's not looking good. Especially he's this renewed on Twitter. Like he's being more active on Twitter than he is talking about these fights. KO. He's letting his people starve. Unlike Loma, which got a fight coming up. But his people out here. They're starving. They're like, Tank, come on, give us something. And now it's starting to get a little straw manish. I think Woke might have converted me. Not to the Devin Haney side, but Tank got to do something. We need a splash. We need something. Even if he ain't fighting till April, say who he fighting. Get it out the way so we got something. But right now it's looking a little starved, like Haney. Haney fans are. They just waiting to delay the Sandor Martin announcement. But it's starting to look like that.
I can't wait for Lomachenko to announce his fight date. Said nobody. Don't nobody care about your guy.
Because we
Ain't
already
nobody
knew he
starving.
was
Don't nobody
fighting
care about him,
Kambosos.
bro.
We already
Everybody
knew
can't
this.
wait
Come
for
on.
Tank next move,
And,
bro.
and watch, when Loma knocks out Bosis, that's going to be the highlight of everybody night.
What? Man, he better, man. Fuck, he
Everybody
better
going to
knock
come back
out
and be
that
like,
bro.
oh, Loma got it. Loma still got it. Loma.
Nobody care about no damn Lomachenko. Fuck
Still
on,
got
man.
it.
We got D Block back up here. D Block, you got a minute, man. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Kale, man? I appreciate the debate, man. That was good, man. I appreciate you, man, all the time, man. At the end of the day, I gotta say it like this, man. Lomachenko is the white Jesus that we believed in, man. He could walk on water.
Oh shit.
He showed Devin Haney a tough fight. Anybody that's fought Lomachenko has given a tough fight. Even Teofimo could say that, man. At the end of the day, we got to give respect for the 2-time gold medalist. He came and he did his thing, and we got to respect him because at the end of the day, Wahid Davis He never wanted none of that smoke. Facts.
Come on, D Block.
Hey, I got a question, and I'm being told this, and I'm dead ass serious. D Block, do you have a Tank Davis tattoo?
Yeah, hell yeah. You want to see it?
Nah, I'm good. I just wanted to know, bro.
Oh,
They were saying that shit. They were saying
Wow,
that shit in
man.
the
Now you
chat, bro.
turned up for that.
They were saying that shit in the chat, bro.
Yeah, but it's all good, man. Hey,
hey.
that's when you love boxing, man. You do what you got to do, and you believe in your man. It is what it is. It's a plan out at the end of the day, man. You know, I'm a real G, like I keep it, man. Go ahead, man.
Hey, Woke, you got a Haney?
Woke, woke.
Yeah. Hey, KO, shout out to everybody. What my message was saying, KO, is I don't think
Yeah,
the
I ain't know what that
PBC
shit meant, and I'm not easy.
I don't think they're doing two colors back to back. They don't view black boxers as a real threat, so they just probably call them coloreds on Tank Team. But
Why would they do that, bro? You see how you be doing, bro? You see what you be doing, bro? Do
I
you
don't know
see
how
what
I
you
feel
be
about you saying the word colors and that accent you got, nigga.
Bruh, let me tell KO. Let me tell
Feel
y'all
like
how
it's 1974 or something.
John know it, bro. John know it, but let me explain it to y'all. If we get El Rayo next, it's actually giving us more hope for Devin after. They not about to do two fights when Tank is the face of boxing, back-to-back Negroes. You understand? They gonna put a Hispanic in there somewhere. That's the plan. So if they do Frank now, we ain't getting Devin next. We know that. So if they give us El Rayo, we may get Devin next. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro. This is what I say to you, though, bro. I feel like when you just got a prediction that you've been standing on for like months, dead ass wrong about Tank fighting Pitbull, I feel like you should wait at least 24 hours before you make another Tank Davis prediction, bro. I think that should be cool for you, bro. I don't feel like you should be able to. I don't think you get to predict what Tank gonna do, what they will do with Tank, what they won't do with Tank. You've been telling us for months he was fighting Pitbull, bro.
I mean, in the day, KO, I'm a Tank fan. Look at my avatar.
No. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying you don't get to predict right now, bro. You just gotta sit back. You don't get to predict.
I feel you.
The
But
only
KO,
people that get to keep talking about what Tank might or might not do is the people that said he wasn't fighting Pitbull. Everybody else, y'all don't get to predict shit right now. Y'all gotta
let me
wait.
say this one last thing to you. I appreciate you for allowing me to hop off and do my show after yours, because like John Norrie, we didn't converted him. We are really doing the Lord's work on my platform. So we thank you, KO.
With that being said, I gotta go to Jay Norrie. He was next anyway. Jay Norrie, what they convert you to, man? What's going
I have
on?
no idea. I might have started the fan club for the Avengers, but Bud's my favorite fighter. But respect to you, brother. Respect to you. I came here for a different reason. Everybody that's from Philly, y'all need to take a flight to Cleveland and find Al Heyman. Why can't we get Boots some fights?
Is he signed to them?
I don't know. They keep acting like they.
Cameron Duncan passed away. He was signed directly to Showtime. He ain't with Showtime no more because Showtime ain't in boxing. So Boots might be a free agent.
They gotta figure something out because he don't want to fight Conor Ben. He don't want to go to Top Rank. So you gotta figure something out, brother. Because you can't keep talking about Bud don't want to fight you, and the guy you aligning yourself with can't get you no fights.
But we don't know. We don't know if he signed the PBC, bro. We gotta wait and see what his next move is, bro.
KO, is this Spinoza? Is this Spinoza still with Al Heyman?
No, not that I know.
All I know is
they might hire him as part of the staff to Amazon Prime. But as far as I know of, they saying Espinoza is Boots manager now. So if Espinoza is Boots manager, then he gonna be fucking with Al.
all I know is that's what I'm saying. All I know is he got the IBF belt quicker than a motherfucker.
He did.
And we know who the IBF rock with. So get you a fight, young man, or be quiet.
I got you. Who we got next, bro? Trying to pass it around so I can open up this panel. We got King of King Boxing, man. What's up? You got a minute?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Chilling, bro. What you got for the show?
Hey, man, it's sorry, man. It's sad to hear that Lubin couldn't get ready for that fight because low key, to be honest, a Lubin versus Tszyu fight to me, I think is better than this fight. I think at least it'd be more entertaining. It would have better optics for the fight game, especially that, like you said, the timing around, the soccer stuff going on too. I mean, it would have been nice, but I mean, yeah, I don't know what the hell it is. Maybe it's finally we can get rid of Keith Thurman, give him his last payday shit, and get him up out of here because the motherfucker, man, he been lingering.
He gonna retire that man, dog. Damn.
He done retired himself. Like he
retired, bro.
If you guys think about the last like maybe the last 10 years, he's probably the most like of what he could have accomplished and what ended up happening is like ridiculous, like wasted talent. Like this shit is crazy. Like 2
100%.
fights, I don't know, but and then they're gonna get finally we can get that body tested too. Maybe get beat up and shit on himself and get him the fuck up out of here because that shit's crazy, man.
Ain't no
Damn,
way,
that's your
man.
minute. That's your minute. He ended that shit strong. We got my homie Right Side is in the building. Right Side, you got a minute, man. What's up?
What up, KO, man? Salute to you. Salute to everybody on the panel, everybody on the chat. You know what I'm saying? As always.
Good.
Look, man, I'm upset. I've been thinking about this, and you got to give me something for your opening card for the year. You know what I'm saying? You got to give me something better than Keith Thurman and Tszyu.
They got you feeling bad, Right Side. You ain't feeling good about this shit. Go ahead.
Bro, a week ago we was arguing some type of way how Lubin was gonna step in instead of Bud, and all of a sudden Keith Thurman get the fight at 155. At 155, so the title not going to be on the line. What are we doing? How is this a great fight? I don't understand it, and I'm very disappointed in the way they started.
Who called it a great fight? We gotta have an intervention with them. Who said that?
Yeah, I've heard a few individuals.
You know who?
So, but hey, all I'm saying at the end of the day,
hey, no, for real, who said that shit though?
There's a couple Thurman fights and a couple Tszyu fight or fans, excuse me, that I done heard say this is a great fight. You know what I'm saying, for both fighters. So I mean, you know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is I'm very disappointed with the card starting off this or with their schedule starting off this way. But I do think that you can only go up from here. It ain't you can't get too much lower. Once you got Keith Thurman, if you go back and remember when Keith Thurman last fought against Barrios, another pay-per-view fight, which it shouldn't have been, the card start to go up from there. So the sky's the limit when you're starting this way.
Already, man. We got Smoke next. Smoke, you got a minute, bro. What's up? Smoke, you there?
OG.
Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Dank, I'm a block. Hold on, bro. I got Dank. I got to get you out of here for a minute. Dank putting some slanderous stuff in my chat and my link. Don't nobody hit that link, man. That is not Tank Davis. That is hugging P. Diddy. That is not Tank Davis hugging P. Diddy, man. Don't nobody go to that shit. Put your ass. You get a minute. Your ass got a minute, Dank. 1 minute of time out for you, bro. It's bullshit, dang. Didn't nobody ask for that. Wasn't nobody asking for that shit, man. Why do you even have a TikTok with your grown ass looking shit up? Nah, bro. We're going to Smoke. Dank, you in timeout for a whole minute. Smoke, what's up, man? Talk to me.
Yeah, so I got out of the guessing who Tank's gonna fight next business a long time ago. Way before you got us together with Hector Garcia. As a matter of fact, that's the only time I've ever heard anybody successfully predict who Tank was gonna fight next. Was that Hector Garcia fight. But outside of that, I'm 100% because I just say Latino TBD. Like, we gonna figure out, they'll announce it later, it'll be some Latin guy, and I will be 100% correct. That's what I'm rolling with. But I also don't care. You know, like, let that young man rumble, man. Like, he's got T-Rex on, he's the size of fucking a monster anyway. And yeah, he's making $1 gazillion and fooling the fucking people. And apparently it's a cottage industry supporting his fucking foolishness. That's cool. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to everybody who supports that shit. But when are we gonna get a fucking fight that we actually give a fuck about announced? We got the heavyweight championship of the world being unified. Apparently, it's supposed to be undisputed. The first time we've had it since goddamn Lennox Lewis, and nobody gives a fuck about that fight.
The week of the fight. We'll care the week of the fight. Not till the week of the fight. Ain't nobody gonna
come on, man. I don't know what's going on. Like,
that's Tyson Fury's fault.
With the IBF stripping them immediately after, it kind of loses its luster.
Hey, Smoke, the other thing, watch how this shit play out, Smoke. The Viterbi Bivol fight, ain't nobody gonna care about that shit till the week of the fight either, bro. Watch.
I mean, well, that's at least a good fucking fight. Like, I don't know. I'm talking about historically significant fight. All this shit. Like, we give a fuck more about who Devin Haney could be fighting. What sort of is Bill capping? Francis Ngannou and fucking AJ. Like, all this other shit. When are we gonna get some fights that we actually give a shit about? And I don't mean top of the year, April. Because I don't know what the fuck your year started. You like one of them bears. Like, what the fuck is the top of the year, April? The end of April to begin with. Like, damn near got almost summertime. Like, okay, whatever. Boxing is
April, May, and June, you'll get some shit you care about, Smoke.
Okay.
Just keep it real.
Yeah, all right. So
keep it real then, you ain't finna get shit in March. What they got in March so far? I'm trying to think. You got Conor being about to be back. Conor being about to be back. I mean, it ain't a whole lot going on. It's only a few people that move the needle, Smoke. But April, May, and June, you'll get some shit you care about, bro.
Tszyu versus Keith Thurman, ain't it? That's
no, it's not, bro. It's not like I was saying. If that shit, the co-main, and then you put Tank and Frank as the main event, then you sell me that pay-per-view, then people be excited today. But Tszyu and Keith Thurman, bro, that ain't. And
the question is, like, aren't you supposed to put your best foot forward? If it's gonna be grand opening, shouldn't it be a card like we got from the fucking Saudis or some shit like at least like some fanfare if you're gonna be the biggest streaming platform, 100 million eyes worldwide?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like,
I agree with you. And I'm gonna pass it to the next person. I agree with you, but I want you in right side to think of this because I heard this point. It's a good point. I'm not saying I agree with it. But one of my subscribers, shout out to my homie Tunnel Vision, he made this point, and it's really the only solid point that I've heard as to why they would go this route. And his point to me was, well, you work out the kinks on the first one, so you wanna make sure that the buy button is working right because you don't want to miss out millions of dollars for your big event. You want to make sure the production is right, so you don't have any technical issues with the production on your big event. So if you get any kinks or anything like that, you're wasting that shit on a fight that you don't really care about to get all the kinks right. So when you have a Canelo fighting or you have a Tank fighting, you can make sure that shit is all worked out for that shit, and you guys are working like a well-oiled machine. That's
not the first pay-per-view. We're talking about PBC and Amazon. You talking about kinks? Okay.
I hope they didn't give no Thurman that big ass bag because you started in the red already.
If this was BLK Prime, I'd be like, okay, cool. Well, let's see what we're gonna get. Let's work out some kinks.
Right. But Prime, you ain't going for this.
Goddamn Amazon Prime.
They got too much money.
Bro, ain't no way the click button ain't working on Amazon. Every button work on Amazon every time.
Amazon streams football. I don't think that's
how successful you've been at other shit. Your first time. I'm just saying, but that would I ain't saying I agree or disagree. But what I will say for everybody panicking, then I'm gonna go to my homie Ronnie next. For everybody panicking, it'll all be okay when they announce the rest of their fights. I think the big letdown for me as a fight fan is, bro, everything coming out of every insider was Tank. March 30th, Tank. March 30th. Opening Amazon Prime. That's what everybody said when they signed the deal, when they got closer to the deal and announcing the fight. And then to go from who is Tank gonna fight? Tank is gonna be opened up on Amazon Prime and it's gonna be a pay-per-view event. To go from that shit to Tszyu and Keith Thurman, boxing fans should be let down today and they should be feeling bad because that's some bullshit, bro. But once they announced, the key is once Tank and Canelo get their date, and you start seeing when David Benavidez is going to fight again and the other events that they got for the other fighters they have on their stable, then people will be like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm good again. But for right now, when you just been waiting for PBC to announce they schedule or announce they fight, and this is the first one, bro.
Yeah.
They should have started with Jamal Charlo versus Plant.
Well, this the other thing.
Jamal about to get the Canelo fight, but let me pass it around and we can open up the panel. Ronnie, what's up?
Hey, my guy, what's going on with you?
Chilling, bro. How you doing, man?
I'm good. So before we get back to cooking on this good boxing shit, I got something that need to be addressed right quick.
Oh,
and it's about people hitting links doing 1v1, bro. So now I've been watching for the last few months and shit. And I've been noticing that there's two type of people that be hitting links nowadays when it comes to the 1v1 smoke. So the first type of person is they always come up here and be like, "Oh, how you doing, KO? How's your family doing? How's your dog doing? I heard the Blue barking earlier. Hope she's okay. I'm such a big fan. I hope you holding it down every day. You break down fights so eloquently, my nigga." The headlines say 1v1 smoke, nigga. He don't need no fucking back rub. He got a wife for that. Come on now, you wasting time and shit. Like, bro, niggas be killing me with that shit, man. Like, stop wasting all my goddamn time. I hate when niggas do that. And then to be like the second type of nigga who come up in here and he be like, the first thing out their motherfucking mouth, bro, is, "So you want what you want to debate, KO?" My nigga, why you up here? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I'm sorry, that shit just been irking me. I've been seeing this shit, and
Oh,
it, bro, like, have your shit together before you come up here. Why did you hit the link, my nigga? Like, that shouldn't be the first thing out your mouth. Like, what the fuck, man? But
yeah.
I just feel like that need to be addressed because I've been seeing that so many times lately, and I ain't mean to, like, go on a tirade about it, but damn, man, like, y'all holding up the show and shit. But yeah. But besides that, getting back to this boxing shit, yeah, I'm disappointed about the fight. You know how much I like. Well, I don't know if you do know. I do like Keith Thurman. I really like
I
him.
ain't know that, bro. So you
Yeah,
one time fan, yeah.
yeah, I'm a one-time fan. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So, I mean, I'm not excited about this Tim Tszyu shit, but I do like that Tim. I mean, he's only lost to a legend, so why not give him the shot, man? I mean, Tim Tszyu needed an
I was
opponent.
wondering why you put that in the chat. Now it makes sense. I'm like, is that Ronnie? Like
Yeah,
somebody hacking this shit?
I've always liked Keith Thurman. I like him. I don't know, something about him. I always like him. So I mean, give him the shot. I mean, I guess you need to stay busy. It could have been a lot better fights for Tim Tszyu, but I mean, whatever. And then you got fucking Rolly versus Demetrius Pitbull Cruz and shit, trying to chase around fucking Tank Davis like Demetrius Andrade chased around Canelo and shit.
Facts, bro.
I ain't fucking with that. So we gonna see. I'm gonna hold out hope that they don't fuck this up, but I mean, we'll just see. That's all I got.
Swai, what's up with it? Swai, ain't seen you in a minute, man. Salute, homie. What's good?
Man, what's happening with you, man?
Shit,
Hey,
bro, what you got for the show, man?
hey, man, this boxing, baby. You already know. Hey. Yo, I thought we was all having a meeting over this bullshit that's going on in boxing. That, you know, I'm making my own money doing what I do, but I still love boxing, man. I tune in the chat. Hey, we've been here doing this for the last 2-3 years. For me, 2024 proving to be a drop off from 2023 with this bullshit I'm seeing. Because as soon as I heard Tank offered 2 Ferraris or whatever the hell, even just hearing some shit like that on some real cat man shit, what we doing out here on the day-to-day, working, showing up, nigga, doing what we don't want to do to make bread for our families and giving people entertainment in the midst of it. When I heard the nigga did that, man, and then just seeing all this other stuff, man, it's like we won as fans in 2023. Showtime brought that to us. And it's like, yo, 2024, man, people might shit on Showtime and whatever, PBC, but yo, all right, top what they did in 2023. That's what I want to see. And then right now, what I'm getting, man, seeing these matchups, man, come on, man. Nobody want to see Tim Tszyu with no Keith fucking Thurman. Come on, man. Fuck out of here. No boxing fan. Stop it. Like, you know, come on, KL. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? And see, you know Coach Troy. You know, come on, man. You know Coach Troy too. And that ain't shit he would even approve of. And you know, salute to the soldier, man. Anyway, so I wanted to tune in, man. It's a dope topic. Dope topic.
Yeah, John Jackson, what's up, bro?
What's going on, KO?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. Oh, shout out to hold on real quick. Shout out to the homie Dante how with the 10 piece in the cash. I would say keep cooking, bro. And then shout out to Key Alexandra. I wish I would have read this shit when he was up here and I was cooking his ass. She say with the 2 piece in the cash, she say D Block has a tank tattoo. Ask him next time. She felt like I ain't get him good enough. She wanted me to bring up his tank tattoo. That's crazy, bro. But go ahead, John. What's up, man?
D-Block
Hey, KO, man. This not even about boxing, but man, when you gonna stop doubting the Chiefs, man? We gonna beat Lamar. You know what I'm saying? You gonna doubt us again? I'm already knowing.
Well, I don't doubt the Chiefs. I just want Lamar to get his, bro. I'm just rooting for Lamar. Patrick is great, you know what I'm saying? But I'm rooting
for doubt. I don't like that.
I'm rooting for Lamar because Lamar is, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but Lamar
it's his time. It's the
type of quarterback they don't want to see shine like that. And if you know, you know. So that's why I'm rooting for
It's
him.
cool. He's second best.
Bro, the Chiefs won a rigged ring last year, bro. We remember.
So,
Anyway, get
A
to the box.
rigged
Bro.
ring.
Get to the box. Y'all want to talk
all
football?
right,
I
to the
got another
boxer. Hey,
channel,
that key.
America's
Only
Team.
Taylor Swift sorcery is gonna
Where I
get you a
talk
ring this
football.
year.
We ain't talking football over here. We
I
talking.
really don't want to see that Keith Thurman Tszyu fight. It's trash. I think he's probably gonna get knocked out to the body, probably like 6 rounds, maybe less. I really don't want to see it. It's probably a waste of time.
John, you got to come out here with a little more energy, brother.
Yeah, bro, you
It's a
sound
bad
sleepy.
start to the year. What you want me to say?
Sound sleepy.
Your mic low too.
Get a cup of coffee, homie.
What happened?
You sound like you having the caffeine dump, boy. You sound sad. Shout out to the homie right side,
You
bro.
want speaker and in the bathroom.
Gifting 5
I'm not in the
memberships to the
bathroom.
channel, man. Y'all,
You know, my
y'all
house-
enjoy the
my-
memberships
my-
from the
my
homie
mic
Doug
probably
right side.
was-
And if he gave you a membership, y'all make sure y'all show him some appreciation. All right, panel's open, man. Y'all got to go ahead, bro.
Hey, hold on real quick, KO. I want to ask you a question,
so
KO.
when-
Yeah,
hold
what
on.
up?
So because the PBC now, with them going over to Amazon, even when they was with Showtime, we seen they needed another outlet for them to really be able to put Showtime or show off their fighters and have those dates. That's why they had Fox and Showtime at the time. If you were the PBC right now, I would think you want to put on possibly the best card you could, so you could attract one more entity, so you could still have even more dates for your fighters. Will you agree with that?
I agree with you, but I'm being told that there's another network deal announcement pending.
With who?
That they already have another deal.
Netflix boxing is lame. I hope it's not there.
Yeah, it's
I hope it is. They just signed WWE.
Netflix is one of the people that that they might have a deal with, and then I've also heard Hulu.
I hope so.
I hate
one of
paying
them
for
times
Netflix. The last thing I want to do is pay for a goddamn pay-per-view.
Hey, bro, but you got to realize with Netflix, WWE going to Netflix, so they may actually be trying to open up to look a couple things.
Exactly.
And the thing is, because the PBC got so many fighters, they need dates. It can't always be pay-per-view fights. You know what I'm saying? So they need dates. And so they gotta have another outlet to get those dates. So
Like someone just said about Boots. Boots on Netflix sells.
Facts.
A lot of people got Netflixes off bat too, so it will open it up. You know.
And all I know is, bro, they went from one platform to another, and the platform that they went to is more robust and has more subscribers and shit. So that's an upgrade. And then if they go on to Netflix or Hulu, both Netflix and Hulu have way more subscribers than Showtime does. So I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. That's all good. So we'll see how that shit go. But I'm told they have another network deal, but you never can know until they officially announce that shit. And even if they announce that shit, I'm be arguing with motherfuckers about how they ain't put no budget up and all that.
But you know what's funny? But they gonna do that in business though, because the thing is, okay, if it's a new product to a new brand accepting a new product, we all know that we can base it down to simple business 101. That new product gonna have to take some sacrifice, and that's boxing in this case. And the thing is that okay, these fighters who coming in, you're gonna have to see who ready, who hungry, and who ain't, because you can't bring a product, a brand can't bring a new product in charging the highest price, especially when they already got business outside of that shit. Amazon don't give a fuck without boxing. Shit, Amazon be good with that motherfucker if it lasts or if it don't. So these fighters coming in, the shit that they pulling off with Saudi Arabia, you gotta remember, Amazon got motherfucking partnerships with a lot of motherfucking people. You can't be pulling no shit like that with somebody who got bread. And these fighters need to get on their business shit, man. Like, that was embarrassing to me. And that's just my opinion.
Okay. Y'all go ahead, bro. What's up?
Hey, speaking on that point real quick, man, let me jump in there real quick. But speaking on that point that the guy was making when he was arguing, debating knockouts, talking about do we not believe that Amazon has a good business to only invest in products that they feel that they're going to turn a profit with? I mean, come
100%.
on, man. Let's keep it real. Make it make sense. So if they're putting the money up, let's be real. Like, they clearly see that there's a product there where they can make some money off it. They know there's like you said, they got a huge audience, bigger than probably like a lot of television networks with it. Like, if you guys got Prime, if you got free ship and shit, you got the video service. So You know, like I said, if there wasn't some money or there wasn't some produce to be there, I just really, like I said, it is just a fucking downer that this is how we got to start the shit. It was just,
man,
it's just a disappointment. But like I said, we'll get over it because when that shit heats up, we'll be like, damn, okay.
Yeah. Once they announce the whole lineup and shit, and you start seeing what else they got, and then some bangers and shit, then people that shit'll go away. It's just like, damn, you feeding us from a long-handed spoon, bro. You gave us just one. Like, why y'all couldn't now? Like, bro, like, let's just keep real. Like, dog, y'all know what y'all April fights are, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all know what y'all May fights are.
And
Y'all
probably June.
Y'all know what y'all putting on probably all the way till June, bro. What y'all just fucking tell us, bro?
Well, if they were smart, they'll put in a
Put a
tournament.
full schedule out, man.
But for me, bro, the thing
I
I'm worried
agree with
about the most, though, fam, like as a Tank fan, I'm just worried about that year layoff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want him because he getting up a little older now, so I just want to make sure that he good
Technically,
to go.
wouldn't Frank Martin have a longer layoff?
No, Frank Martin fought in like
Frank fought in July.
August or September, some shit.
Autumn, but nah, bro, like with somebody, like I wouldn't worry about it because of how gifted Tank is. And again, bro, if he has a year later, that's on him. That's his responsibility. But if he in the gym getting sparring and shit, and he been training, I don't know if y'all been looking or whatever, but I look at everything that he doing and a lot of fighters do, bro. He in shape already. I don't know if y'all been peeping shit, but like,
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt his shape, but
all he got to work on his skills and his timing and shit. And for somebody that gifted, bro, he'll be all right.
But the same two of the best fighters that done been with the PBC, they last fights, both Deontay Wilder and EJ, what they both said, my timing was off. Yeah, your timing was off because you've been out the ring a year. So I don't think you fix timing in sparring. I think you have to stay active to keep your timing right.
That's why I would take the Ryu fight because it's a nice little tune-up, you know?
And it makes a bad product. It makes a bad product. When you paying money to see your favorite fighter come up there, you don't want to hear that shit. You don't want to hear his bad.
I hear that, and you're right. But you know who else had a year layoff?
Who?
Terrence Crawford did. His time would be just fine when he take a year off. Like if you got it, bro.
You fighting EJ though. That's different.
He took a tune-up fight. He took a tune-up.
Beat EJ ass.
Even before that tune-up, he was out the ring for a year. Before that, who he fight? Mean Machine or KO Brook? He was out of the ring for a year then. Mean Machine.
That's subpar competition.
Hey now.
You can do that against subpar competition.
She got power though.
Was subpar from
might knock out your guy too.
Some fighters
they put up a better fight than your guy.
What you talking about Frank fighting in July, Big Supreme? What you talking about, bro? Y'all go ahead. I'm trying to look something up. I think people putting shit in the chat.
And bro, I'm be dead ass with y'all, right? This is why Tank needs Ryo. We need to protect Tank. Make sure he's good to go. We don't need no.
When Devin fighting Sandor? When we getting that announcement out the way? Come on, when we getting that out?
Hey, you know what? That Dev Sandor fight might not sell a fucking penny, but that's a better fight than Ryo.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with
Ryo with the knockout of the year versus
it's a better fight than him. And all I'm saying, all I'm saying is Tank did that 1.2, but now you got expectations to sell every time. That's gonna hold you up a lot.
So selling 30K now, the door's wide open.
Hey, the money not gonna help you win the fight. You can't take the money and win the ring with you.
You're right.
Hey, what Lomachenko sold? Hey, what Lomachenko sold? What did Lomachenko sell?
I think that was 150, something like that.
150, right? Lomachenko got a better average.
Only because he fought against Devin.
Is that only because he fought against Devin or Devin fought against
Loma? He ain't never been on pay-per-view. He ain't been on pay-per-view since or before. He ain't been on pay-per-view since or before.
All I'm saying is Devin fighting Sandor.
I ain't even trying to talk. That ain't even the conversation right now. That ain't even the conversation.
Yeah. Forget the money talk. All I'm saying is
about motherfucking Lomachenko. Y'all be letting truth. Y'all let truth.
I know. Yeah, he's trying to take the conversation somewhere.
Some white Jesus. Goddamn.
We ain't talking about Lomachenko unless you want to talk about Loma versus Cambosos. Goddamn. Because that's who he fighting.
Is you calling for the knockout, Truth? You calling for the knockout?
Is Loma Cambosos better than Tank versus?
Nah, man.
I ain't gonna finish it.
Tank versus Ryo.
Loma versus Camboso is better than Tank versus anyone, bro.
Nah,
Cal,
I don't know about that.
Camboso is trash, bro. Y'all not finna do that.
It's better than Pitbull.
We not putting Camboso on the pedestal.
We gotta
Say
respect
that for a Devin Haney
Cambosos.
fanboy channel that y'all want to do that shit on. Camboso
We
is
gotta
garbage.
respect
That boy
Camboso.
been garbage. He's super trash. He been super trash. That nigga garbage.
Cambosos done more in his career than Frank.
That boy, he garbage.
Facts.
Frank will fuck him up.
Cambosos has done more than Frank, but you big and Frank up.
Bro, Rolly Romero has done more than Frank.
No, don't do that. Cambosos
No,
beat Tio.
almost everyone has done more than Frank.
Y'all
hasn't done anything.
And you say shit that don't make
But did he get knocked down by old man? Old great fighter.
Cambosos has a better win than Tank. Cambosos win over Tio is better than everything that Tank done.
Bro, I don't care.
Hey, that's fair.
If Frank Martin fought Cambosos or Frank Martin fought Rolly, he would be favored over both of them, and not one of you niggas would bet against me if I told y'all I got Frank. Y'all would not take that bet.
Bro, Frank didn't look good in his last fight. KO,
can we talk about something else, please? Unless you're telling me that you would bet on one of them to beat Frank. Otherwise, can we stop the bullshit, bro? Please.
Well, how come we got? So
are y'all telling me that you would bet on Cambosos to beat Frank Martin?
No,
it's a fight.
Are you saying that's a great fight or something? What's the point you making?
Hey, if it's in Australia,
it's a good.
I bet you the fight never happens. I bet you Frank Martin never fights Cambosos.
If you betting on Cambosos to win, then I'll have the conversation with you. But if you ain't willing to say that you think Cambosos beats Frank Martin or that you think Rolly beats Frank Martin, quit trying to make arguments that you think they better when you.
I think Rolly and Frank is closer.
Nobody brought up Rolly.
Yo, that fight will be showing on Spike TV, man.
Cambosos and Frank is
Spike TV ain't taking that trash ass fight.
Haney beat him and became undisputed. Salute to him, bro. But
Cambosos
is trash, bro. He trash.
When he beat Tio?
Nah, he not trash. He's not trash.
He just had a bad night,
extra trash. But you say Tio
he not trash.
Cambosos
no
had a great
former
night.
unified
Cambosos
champion.
had a great night when Teofimo had a horrible night. But if you really go study, Cambosos, he fought Mickey Bay when Mickey Bay was way past his prime. And had he not got a knockdown against Mickey Bay at 35, 36 years old was outboxing his ass, bro. You go look at the Cambosos versus Lee Selby fight. These are people that a lot of y'all, maybe other than Dub, maybe other than Smoke, probably didn't even watch these fights. But if you go watch Cambosos versus Lee Selby, you will see that Lee Selby well past his prime. 34
put hands on that man.
Was giving Cambosos every fucking thing he can happen, everything he could handle. Before Cambosos beat Teofimo, he was split decision, barely beat a 35, 36-year-old shawty. That's who he was. He had his one great night against Teofimo because a broken clock is right at least twice a day. And then after that, what have you seen? Devin Haney beat on his ass.
I mean, he beat Maxie Hughes.
He beat him though.
Listen, I understand.
Are you one fight? Is one fight who you are, or is like what's the biggest?
I don't know. Frank Martin is Michelle with it.
Frank Martin ain't got nobody even close to Tio.
Frank Martin has fought nobody on the level of Lee Selby. And Lee Selby's fucking trash on the lower weight class. And Frank Martin still ain't got there yet. He was getting his ass handed to him by Jackson Marinas.
So are we ignoring what Cambosos and Maxie Hughes? We ignoring that fight, right?
But you gotta compare that to what Frank's done. What has Frank done?
We're ignoring that fight, bro.
What has Frank done?
UK bum. Maxie Hughes been knocked out by dudes that are barroom. The dudes that y'all criticize for Tank Davis fighting. Maxie Hughes got knocked out by one of them motherfuckers. Go look it up. One of them
motherfuckers, all them dudes that Cambosos struggle with, they did something in their careers. What the fuck did Frank done?
So
that's the whole point.
Jackson Marinas, that Eastern European dude that nobody knew.
What have they done shit, bro? Like that y'all can say that shit if you just want to win a debate or you just trying to argue some points. At the end of the day, that shit don't work with me because I got eyes, I know boxing, and I can see. And I know
so you
not
gonna go off the eye test.
But anything though, that's the thing.
But you know
Like
who
you
else
saying the eye
did
test,
more
but
than
the eye
somebody?
test is
This how
against
stupid y'all
bums as
sound to me,
well.
bro. Hold on.
You pick Kambosos to beat Haney.
This is how stupid. This is how dumb this argument sounds to me, bro. I want y'all to really hear me, right? You got Anthony Durrell. Anthony Durrell has done way more in boxing than David Morrell Jr. What the fuck y'all think gonna happen if they both get in the ring together?
You're
Frank
talking
not
about someone
Morrell.
that's a journeyman,
Frank
that's
is
He
been
not
knocked out
Morrell.
before by Caleb Plant.
Bro.
You gotta stop that.
Is Durrell
Come
a
on.
former champion? Is Durrell a
That's an
world champion?
uneven comparison.
Was
He
Durrell
got
Frank is
a world
nowhere
beat by
near a
Caleb
Morrell.
Plant.
He
Was
old, bro.
Durrell a world champion? Was he
He
a world
old
champion?
now,
That's
bro.
a bad
He different.
comparison.
All right.
That's a terrible
bad,
comparison.
man.
Now you gotta
Come
throw that in
on
the
now.
recycle bin.
If
No,
Caleb
the
Plant
No.
put
comparison is
Durrell
very
down,
simple. If you got eyes, you can tell the Kambosos is trash. Y'all stop playing with me, bro.
But
Yeah, but
KO,
Frank ain't no
they
Morrell
never
talent.
unified.
All right,
hold
bro.
on. Let me say this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. But KO,
Kambosos ain't even Durrell good.
but wait, KO. But you
Durrell
like
never
Durrell's
unified.
kind of good.
Hey, but
Are
you
we
He
know,
saying
old
that,
as shit.
are we saying that
hey.
Kambosos is not trash, bro?
Hey,
Is
but
that what we
no.
saying up
Hey,
here?
bro. Hold on,
who
bro.
does
Hold on.
who?
Okay,
He not trash.
Hey,
Listen, so
Frank
January says
Frank ain't got no
Kambosos is
T.O.
not
on
trash.
his resume,
Is
bro.
there anybody
Frank
else
ain't
that
got
thinks
no
that
T.O. on his
Kambosos is not
resume, bro.
trash?
How is he
Frank
trash
ain't got no
with
T.O.
T.O.?
on his resume, bro.
Tank don't got a
He's
TO
a
on his
he's a
Is
resume.
B
Kambosos
fighter.
trash?
That's what he is.
Frank
He's a
ain't got
B
no T.O.
fighter.
on his
All
resume,
right,
bro.
bro.
If Kambosos beat Lomi, he got a better resume than Tank.
All right, bro.
Hey, well, hey,
Okay.
we took a step too far there. We took a step too far there, but it was good up until then.
But this is what I'm talking about, Tank fans. You gotta get your guy to fight somebody. He making all the money, but he gotta fight somebody,
For
man. It's
real,
time.
man.
Hey, but y'all know what's
Frank
funny
ain't
though?
it.
And the money good. I ain't got no problem with the money.
But the issue is though, my problem with it, bro, is like they'll discredit Sandor Martin, but he beat Mikey Garcia and he really beat Teofimo. If we keeping it 100, even KO said he beat Teofimo. Like, when are we gonna start judging these fights and giving folks credit? Because you'll say, "Oh, y'all hating on Teo because you said Josh Taylor lost to Catterall or that he lost to Sandor." Like, bruh, let's be fair with it at least. Shit.
Yeah, and I think
That's
that
why
does.
Devin should
And I
have
think
no shame announcing that fight. That's why he
well,
should
it
just go
ain't gonna
ahead and
sell.
come out with it and just, hey, I'm fighting Sandor. He
Man,
should
he
have no
couldn't
shame.
sell.
Devin's the one seeming ashamed about it.
I mean, Sandor a good fighter
Devin
now.
ain't saying
Let's not
nothing
be
actually
I
saying
don't think it has anything to do with shame. I think it has everything to do with trying
the truth.
to see if there are any other fights he can make outside of the Sandor
But
Martin
Dub,
fight.
we already know the WBC already ruled. Sandor's next. So all this is smoke and mirrors because he has to fight Sandor
I
or
mean,
I
get
can't believe
stripped.
what
boxing.
I'm listening to, bro.
Well, you can do step aside money. You can drop the
I
belt.
believe what
But
I'm
if you
listening
ain't
to.
got no better options, you
Stepped
just gonna have to
aside to
fight the
make the
guy.
Yeah,
Regis
I
fight.
mean, Sandor
They
Martin
already
might
stepped
low key.
aside to make the
Is
Regis
Sandor a
fight.
better fight than Frank?
Hey, if Ryan didn't pull out, he would have stepped aside again. They would have had enough
But
money to pay him off.
I'm listening to is Sandor better than Frank. I'm listening to Kambosos being a better fighter than Frank. Do y'all watch
I
fights,
mean,
bro?
Sandor did beat
Man,
Mikey
Sandor would
Garcia.
piece up Frank
He
Martin,
did
and I
beat
dead
like
Mikey
serious.
Frank.
Garcia.
Do y'all watch fights, bro? Do
KO,
y'all
you
watch?
said
Sandor
beat
would
Theo.
piece up Frank Martin
KO,
like a
you said Sandor
Do
beat
y'all
Theo.
watch? Do y'all watch
I'll be
fights?
honest. I'll be honest real quick. I'm
Thanksgiving
unable to say.
pie.
I can't say that just going off the eye test, strictly off the eye test. I can't say that any of these dudes beat Frank. At the same time, the difference is that they're more proven fighters. So although I do agree with you, KO, when you speak on the uh, uh, eye test it only speaks for what we see, and so there's a way to establish yourself versus us saying that you the goods. And then we all thought that. Well, I ain't gonna say we all did. I heard Bullet say that De Los Santos was gonna go in there and put hands on Shakur. So I give Bullet that credit. Hey, I ain't, at the same time, the majority of us thought that Shakur would go in there and put hands on Sandor Martin, or excuse me, on De Los Santos based off the eye test. So I can't always go with the eye test. I go with it a lot. I have to because it's hard when you ain't seen a lot of these dudes fight each other. At the same time, it is there is something to be said for an individual who done established themselves
Hey
in the
man, this is
sport.
what I know, man. Shout out to my homie Kuro Black, gifting the 5 subs to the channel. If he could have picked him, if he could have picked who he was gonna give the memberships to, he would have gave the membership to all you motherfuckers up here talking about some Kambosos is better than Frank Martin, so y'all could get the membership, watch the predictions, and learn some shit. Cause y'all bullshitting up here today, boy. Y'all
What has
bullshitting.
Frank done?
Yeah, I think y'all just
Hey,
If you
basing
could
Frank.
say,
hold
I would
on,
say
is
Let me
that
jump
me
in.
or
Let
is
me
that
jump.
KO? Who was cutting out? Was KO cutting out real quick? Was
I
KO
don't know
cutting out
about
for
yeah,
y'all?
but y'all bullshitting
no,
today,
I
boy.
heard him.
Let me
I
ask you
wish
something. You think Frank
Kiro,
Martin?
that's on
You
me.
think
Kiro gave the goddamn shit to drink more water and LeBron Jones and shit. They don't need this shit. These people up here need some shit, man. Maybe
So
let me
let's
ask you
Frank,
something.
du-
Let me ask you
his
something,
his
KO.
his
The thing
only
about it
title
is,
Drake just
opportunity
gifted
to do
Drake
the
just
thing
that.
about
gifted
it is,
5 more. Drake
Devin
just gifted
Haney.
5 more. Shout out
What,
to the homie Drink More Water gifting 5 more memberships
Hey,
to the
get one
channel.
of
I
me,
appreciate
Drake.
you, Drink More Water. He
Get
gave it to
one of
Bella
me.
Faith. Bella Faith didn't need the shit because she on the same page I'm on.
Hey,
Can
give me one.
YouTube, can
here's
you please
the,
gift the membership to
the
these
issue that we're
motherfuckers that
having
get
though.
Camboso
The
for
issue
You
that
free?
we're
think
having
Frank?
though
You think Frank Martin can beat T.O. KO?
Hold up a second. What you guys are not taking, you're not taking into account that Devin Haney beat the entire whatever goodness Gambosos had. Devin Haney ended all that shit. He don't have the same manager. He don't have the same trainer. All that shit he was doing with T.O. and Leo Selby and Mickey Bay, all that shit, squeaking them out and coming out, from guys who know how to fight and all that shit. That was with a different team. That was when Kambosos was riding high. When it was Devin Haney that took his O. It was Devin Haney that changed him to a different fighter. It wasn't just always garbage because Maxie Hughes beat him. That's a different guy.
He was
He
garbage when
skated
he
a
was
win
fighting
over
Mickey
T.O. I mean,
Bay.
let's keep it real. It's not like he dominated that fight. He skated a win over T.O. when T.O. was overconfident. He was all
Hold
out
on now.
because T.O.'s problem is he could be an elite level fighter, but his head game, like his mental is not right. So
His
it fucks
head
him up.
game.
So
Hold
he
on
And
now.
as
You
the
alone.
Haney
wait,
shit
my
put that
bad.
on me.
Hold on
I'm
now.
being
Yeah, that was a
his,
little wild.
his
Hey,
thought
yo.
process ain't that good. So he don't got good focus, and that's the issue with T.O. So he
I
went into
mean,
As
that
a Haney
fight
I
fan,
don't know if
tell
it's a
believing the
me,
hype.
focus
did
thing.
he
It's more of a
win?
style issue
Right,
thing.
but you still have to be good in order to expose his fucking deficiencies, right? You can't just be garbage and then say, "Well, Teofimo has lost focus." Like, what?
No, I think no, I
And
agree with y'all
it's not
about
like
Kambosos.
Kambosos was running for the whole fight. They were mixing it up.
No, I agree with you guys with
He had
Kambosos.
plenty of chances to
He's
knock
more
him out.
proven. I think the problem with Frank Marr is he hasn't had the opportunity. So we gotta be real. Frank Marr is an unproven contender. So
Well, Frank had
if
an
you look at what's
opportunity.
happened on the world stage, Frank Marr hasn't been in a fight where you could be like, damn, okay, he's fighting a B plus A level fighter, and let's see what he can do. But overall, as the success of a fight, like we do not want to see Kambosos fight Tank. That we all know he probably gets knocked out in 3 rounds.
See, y'all say that, but then when Frank Martin gets slept by Tank, and then people start calling Frank trash, you're not going to agree with that.
No, he
Frank
just stepped up and lost. That's
first
all there is
and
to it.
only title opportunity. He had a
Every
chance to mix with the top level and ducked out. Like we can't
De-
let's remove that. He had an
Devin Haney,
opportunity and he did not.
Devin Haney ruined Kambosos. Before Devin Haney fought George Kambosos, people did want to see Tank fight George Kambosos. They want him to go collecting belts.
They were
Now
calling for
nobody gives a
that
shit
fight.
about it. No one's talking about it as a bad fight and none of that shit. What they were saying was Tank's not going to go over to fucking Australia because he's A-side. He's not going to take a shitty deal. No one's talking about the fight's a shitty fight.
I want to know if y'all gonna call Frank Martin trash the way y'all call Rolly and Ryan trash after they lose to
Of
Tank.
course they are. Of course.
Rolly
Not
was never
all of them,
good.
but yes, of course. It's already happening. I literally, bro, and I'm not gonna blast nobody. I'll say it in case somebody come up here wanting to smoke, but I just need everybody to know that I remember everything, and I remember the people that picked Frank Martin to beat Shakur Stevenson. I remember all of you. I have your names written down. But yes, that exactly is what's gonna happen. The same people that were mad at Shakur because of the Devin Haney shit, they were saying Frank Martin was gonna beat his ass. Now all of a sudden, if Tank and Frank get announced, Frank is gonna be a bum. You're hearing some of it right now, Jay Nori. He unproven. He ain't never fought nobody. He's just a contender. Like you hearing the shit right now, bro.
That's
Like,
why I'm
yeah,
trying to pull it back.
100%.
Because Kambosos ain't trash and Frank ain't trash either. We gotta like stop with the fanboy and shit.
Nah, Kambosos is trash.
He's
KO,
not
can
No,
trash.
can I
We
say
gotta
Kambosos ain't
something?
stop
trash.
this.
You can't
KO, can I
unify
say
a
something?
He's
division and
not
be
trash because
trash.
he got 24 rounded by Devin Haney.
100% can win a title and be trash. See,
KO,
you
can I
want
say
that
Unify.
unifying shit. He beat one motherfucker for them belts, and the motherfucker he fought totally outside of himself. I remember Jay Nori just asked me a question. I'll go ahead and answer it. I heard you, Jay Nori, but everybody was talking over me. You said, can Frank Martin beat Teofimo Lopez? The Teofimo Lopez that showed up against Kambosos throwing a motherfucking club punch at the very beginning of the fight with no ring IQ, acting like he a brawler, throwing wide ass punches, going for a knockout because his daddy been lost on the motherfucking nose candy and got him all hyped up and shit for no reason, and he throwing club punches. Hell yeah, Franco, fuck that dude up.
I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about that. Frank don't fight like Kambosos.
KO, can I say something?
Kambosos actually got a.
Teofimo was sloppy as hell in that fight with his feet, with his emotions. His corner was trash. His dad.
But that's not why he lost.
He went back to the corner. They whole camp was trash that fight. He went back to the corner after Kambosos knocked his ass down, and Teofimo daddy looked him dead in his eyes and said, "You didn't get knocked down. You just slipped."
KO, can I say something?
The reason Teofimo lost is because he could not keep up with the dude's inside game. Kambosos cannot fight outside. He could only fight if you let him fight in the inside. That's why he lost.
KO, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I don't see Frank doing that.
All right, I appreciate you. Hey, Dub, are you here, Dub? Is Dub here?
Yeah, I'm in the building.
Hey, Dub, I want to apologize for last time on the other show, man. My phone just died, man. I couldn't get that information from your brother, but hopefully you ain't pissed off at that, my brother.
No, it's all to the good, brother. It ain't no. Hey, it's all to the good.
All right, I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna give it like this, man. At the end of the day, you got to come with it with real facts, man. Teofimo Lopez, he underestimated Kambosos. Kambosos is undefeated. We already know Kambosos is a limited type of fighter. Teofimo wasn't right in his mind. We know that he's weak, just like Ryan Garcia in their mind. But when they put it all in together, Teofimo has proven himself so many times, and he's shown that he is a legit threat to anybody, no matter what you say. And I'm a Devin Haney fan, but I gotta respect Teofimo Lopez. His daddy, he's been that aspect of him. He's the opposite of him. His daddy never accomplished nothing, and he's looking at his son like he could be like him, but he can't. He fucked him over. You know what I mean? He's going through his marital status. We know if you're a real G, you know that you go through your things with your baby mama or whoever it is, man. I think Teofimo Lopez, we got to look at it with more respect. I know he's funky in the brain, but you got to look at it like this. He is a threat. Kambosos was there. He wanted to fight. He got his fight. At the end of the day, he won. Give respects to Kambosos to a certain way. D-Block.
Like I said, he didn't win no fight like as if he was running and shit, and he just was tapping him all night. They were banging in there. He earned that W.
Does anybody think Kambosos is gonna be more competitive with Loma than Jermaine Ortiz?
Potentially, he could be. Who knows?
We don't know. We don't know where he's at.
Gotta go back and watch that Jermaine Ortiz fight.
I'm willing to bet that Kambosos will not win a round of that fight.
Nah, you got
in Australia. He'll win a round.
You're true.
The fight in Australia. I'm talking about where we can all recap the shit together and we can all vote on it, and the overwhelming vote will be that Loma watched it.
You underrating Kambosos now. I think it.
Does anybody think that Kambosos is?
I'm gonna remember this conversation, KO, because that EJ rematch is coming up, and if he don't win a round
against Lomachenko, where you can,
I'm gonna remember this conversation.
You're gonna be able to find 3 rounds in that fight where Kambosos beat Lomachenko. Do y'all really believe
that's if it goes that long?
I'm willing to bet that we won't.
We'll see.
That's if the fight goes that long.
I mean, Tank used to say that he wanted to fight Kambosos. He said, "Come see him." So he was interested in the fight. We can't discredit him fully now.
I mean, if you want to talk about power, footwork, athleticism, being in your prime, having better defense, being able to do more, counter punching, faster hands, faster feet. I mean, Frank has everything over him, bro.
Look, I'm gonna give a man credit if he get up in there and do what he gotta do. I ain't about to discredit him.
Everything, like the same way, like that we can look at other fighters and we can look at Jerome Boots in this and be like, yeah, bro, yeah, Keith Thurman is more proven than you. He's more proven than you, bro. We can look at Gary Antoine Russell and be like, yeah, bro, Rolly Romero, he more proven than you right now. But all you motherfuckers on this chat and everybody in this panel know goddamn well that if they announce Gary Antoine Russell and Rolly Romero tomorrow, man, y'all know who the fuck y'all picking, bro. Stop playing.
But Frank ain't in there looking like.
But Kambosos, this is what I'm talking about. See, Rolly is trash. Kambosos is levels above him.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
not
Frank Martin.
trash.
Rolly
Frank-
got knocked out and got rewarded with a title fight.
Rolly
Like, come on.
lost his last fight, bro. That's the
Kambosos
issue.
of today is not the same Kambosos that Devin Haney faced. That's the first part of it. But the second part of this whole thing is Kambosos' feet are faster than Ghost, and he throws punches in combination faster than Ghost. Right? But I'm not saying that Kambosos is better than Ghost.
Kambosos' feet, what?
It's faster than fucking Frank Martin's feet.
Man, stop smoking. It's not
No.
420 yet, bro.
That's
gotta
how
Martin
Kambosos
ain't
got to
fleet
where
of
he is.
foot.
Like the dude is an ambush fighter. He
First,
gets in and out.
Smoke has a point.
Fleet of foot is how he got to be unified champion.
Frank Martin can exit the pocket fast, but he has to plant his feet to actually throw.
KO, bro, that's the emperor.
That's why he gets countered so much.
Go get to the goddamn Walmart. I don't even know if I got eye insurance. I gotta go get my eyes checked, bro. I gotta go get my eyes checked.
Frank Martin's feet are not fat. Like Frank.
You're only in this predicament because you don't want to give Kambosos his credit for being Tio.
I just said Kambosos was trash, bro.
You're not
Frank Martin
trash.
like Frank Martin is good and he's getting better and all this, but come on, man. Like this dude is not like some sort of specimen. This guy, like his big fight was against Michelle Rivera, who's known for having a haircut like Muhammad Ali. Like, they're like
Yeah.
stop.
Who popped
Like, I get it. You don't like it.
Hey, Rivera did his last fight.
Got a good little right hand and shit on him.
Respect to my Rivera fans,
Hey,
wherever y'all are.
like if we really putting this shit together and we really building on this shit, Michelle Ali Rivera put hands on Joseph Adorno. Joseph Adorno put paws on Jermaine Ortiz, bloodied his nose up and fucked him up. Jermaine Ortiz gave Lomachenko all he could handle. So I mean, we want to.
So
we
was
really
Jermaine
want to
Ortiz
build on this. And Frank
swollen?
Martin made
and
Michelle
Frank
Ali
and
Rivera
fight.
look like
Swollen.
a
And the bigger
trash
man was
can.
running away from Loma in the back half of the fight.
All right.
That's
Like
true.
we gotta
No.
remember, like yes, he big
Salute to the
Loma.
panel.
This is what
Loma
I'm
was
saying.
tagging Jermaine Ortiz. We gotta stop this.
Man, they trying. Nick J, they telling me I'm going 1-on-7. They telling me that Kambosos is better than Frank.
No,
I never said that. I never said that.
No, I'm saying that Kambosos ain't trash.
They telling me
Nobody
that
said
Kambosos.
Nobody said Frank was better than.
Somebody tell me that
Nobody
Frank
picked
Martin and Kambosos.
This is fake news.
Hey, KO,
This is fake news.
Nobody said that
KO.
George
I gotta
Campbell.
show my money there.
I would put my money on Pitbull Cruz over Kambosos, bro. Like styles make fights, bro. Kambosos is trash, bro.
No,
Okay.
he's
Like
not.
for real.
Now this is all tank all day now.
So y'all gotta
Pitbull
temper y'all.
Cruz and Kambosos ain't fighting. How you gonna bet on that? They ain't fighting.
If Kambosos is trash, then y'all really gotta temper y'all Tio love.
That smoke.
Because the same way y'all trying to discredit Kambosos. Well, what happened when Sandor Martin dropped Tio twice? Was that a lucky thing too? We gonna ignore that.
Teofimo looked like trash because he did what he did. See, bro,
No, we can't keep saying look. If you struggle with two B plus fighters, you might not be A. I don't want to hear this look shit no more.
To have this
Same thing
conversation
with
with me, but
Shakur.
I'll try woke. Tio showed up to Sandor Martin fight, trying to be aggressive, trying to go for the knockout, trying to prove something. Sandor Martin sat on his back foot, checked his ass, boxed his ass, and he made Teofimo try to be aggressive, which he's not great at, bro. And so as a result, he didn't look good in that fight. Kambosos was able to take advantage of a Teofimo too that wasn't fucking at his best. His head was gone. The motherfucker literally, bro, I'm not making this up. When have you ever seen Teofimo start the fight and from his corner load up a right hand and go all the way to the other corner trying to throw that bitch to knock a motherfucker out? When you ever seen him do that, bro?
You giving excuses and not.
All right, so if Tio can have a bad night, why can't Kambosos have a bad night against Max Hughes?
Teofimo is himself. Teofimo would dog walk him, bro.
So Tio can have a bad night, but Kambosos can't have a bad night versus Maxie Hughes.
No,
Cool.
Teofimo can have a bad night.
No.
Tio
Kambosos had 3 bad nights in a row.
Tio had 2. What's up?
Matter of fact, Kambosos had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of his last 6 fights was bad night.
No. Two fights with Devin Haney ain't bad nights. You're fighting Devin Haney.
I just have a question. Do you have Tio beating Frank Martin?
Teofimo?
Yes.
Yeah, if Teofimo show up.
All right. Another question. Do you have
Teofimo
trash fighters?
The Teofimo that fought. See, Teofimo is like Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde, right? Like the Teofimo that fought Loma or the Teofimo that fought Josh Taylor? Yeah, I think he did.
Let me ask you.
how come?
Teofimo that fought Sandor, Teofimo that fought motherfucking Cambosos, I think Frank fucking them up.
Hold on, Smoke.
And Ocampo.
So y'all can say a focused T.O. can beat Josh Taylor, but a focused Cambosos beat T.O. and somehow these two ideas can't translate in the same for both fighters. It can only translate for T.O., but it can't translate for Cambosos.
To me, Cambosos' focus had nothing to do with him winning. It was more on T.O. You know how they do.
How can you say that?
You know how they do that stupid ass shit where they be like, hey man, did this team win the game or did this other team really lose the game? Like, did they give it away or did they take it? Basically, in my personal opinion, Teofimo had more to do with Cambosos winning than Cambosos because Teofimo was nowhere near the fighter that he usually is on a nightly basis. He had a horrible night. His mind was fucked up. He got put down early. In the fight. He came out from the jump. It ain't like Cambosos beat the composure out of him or boxed the composure out of him. Go watch the fight, bro. He came out and literally skipped across the ring, loading up a right hand, trying to do exactly what his dad said he was gonna do, going for the knockout. His mind was fucked up before Cambosos even laid a hand on him, bro. I think his mindset had more to do with Cambosos getting the W than Teofimo himself. As a matter of fact,
yet Frank Martin has the same issues with mindset too.
In the 10th round. But look, bro, it's 10:33. I gotta run, bro. I gotta go catch an errand. Walker, you going live?
Yeah, I'm going live. Y'all head to my channel.
Everybody go over to Woke channel, man. He gonna continue the conversation. I gotta run. No time for last words. I like to let y'all cook as long as possible, but I gotta run.
Hold on,
shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the super chats. Shout out to everybody that came through and participated on the panel today. I'll be back live Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Check out the daily content that I'll be dropping.
Hold on, KO, real quick, KO.
What up?
As always, man, you know I'm always be remiss if I didn't shout out Miss KO for allowing us to have your time and allowing you to do the people's work. That's all I ever say. And so shout out to you and keep doing your thing, my brother. You know what it is. Hey, for anybody talking that football shit, I'm looking forward to when KO start going live over there on America's channel because we're gonna slaughter y'all there too. Respectfully.
Appreciate you, bro. And shout out to everybody in the building, man. I gotta run. It's been real. Thanks for all y'all support. I'll catch y'all on the next one. And with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all. Gotta go.